Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another coincidence stream. Hi, good evening. How are you all doing? Poison Raisin, Flower Heathen, Sword 6000, Galamara, Cat Christensen. Hi. I'm sorry, Catch Christensen. Hi, Catch. How are you doing? Vexor Navy Issue. Hello. Nice to see you aboard. Are you ready for some relaxing city builder game? It's time to make a different stream for change and go with some relaxation for once. Nori Ursum, hello. How are you doing? Hey, Morvis. Now Genetics. Hey, how you doing? Happy holidays to all of you. Iced Bingu, hi. Did the stream end? What? No, I'm right here. It's my intermission screen. My intermission screen says game over. No, it used to say game over. Now it doesn't even say game over anymore. Stream has just begun. All right. I did not find a husband. My wife did, though. I hope I have everything set up here. I was testing this earlier. Since it's a new game, I need to set up a different capture and stuff. But I think this should be fine. Found a new job, moved to a different city. Very nice. Big life changes. I hope it's for the best, my friend. I hope it goes swell. Why am I not seeing... Oh man, I forgot. Every time I forget how to stream. Can I hide this bar? No. Okay, this should be good. Hey, Charlotte Combs on YouTube. Hi. Yes, it is working. Welcome. It's a well-paid job. Oh, that's important. That's good. That's great news, man. Hey, Zom-B. Welcome to the stream. Merry holidays. Happy Christmas. Yes. And Happy New Year soon enough. Before that, before the year ends, let's get started with this game. Something here's not right, though. I had this thing set up. How can I... Hold on. Something is not right here. This should be there. Okay, this should be good now. Alright, so we're playing Farthest Frontier today. I'm not sure if this will make the main YouTube channel. I think I just want to make a casual stream and that's all. But Farthest Frontier... Why did this change? Yeah, that's correct. This is the right source. Oh no. This should be locked. Hold on. I have not configured everything yet. Farthest Frontier. It's a game made by Crate Entertainment, the same people that made Grim Dawn, the bestest ARPG game of all time, which rivals Diablo. And they made this game. It's a completely different game. It's a Settlers, like for those of you who played the good old Settlers. And it's a relaxing game. You build a city and then you try to survive and build up an army to survive the ever-growing in strength invading enemies. Thank you, Jackalope. Thank you. Nidaz, hey! Jammy, hey! Welcome. Anyway, let's get started with the game. The game has the most wonderful music ever. So I'm going to turn off my music and just launch the game. I hope you can listen to the beginning of it because it's really wonderful. takes a bit to load. There we go. Welcome to Farthest Frontier. A game where you build a city, you feed your population, you clothe them, you give them goods and golds and jewelry, and then the enemies come and try to attack you, so you must also build an army to defend yourself. It's a survival-like city builder, where the enemy armies gain in strength with time, and you have to build up an army and fight them back. It is a beautiful game with beautiful music. It's not my first time playing, it's actually my third time playing, and I think I can teach you most of the mechanics and the things. I've already started the game, but these are the settings that I'm going for. Hardest difficulty setting, map size medium, because my computer is not very powerful, and I'm gonna have a max population of 500 people, which is small, but hey, it's what my computer can handle. And I'm going for the Alpine Valleys. There are several map types. This is marked as the second hardest. You can tell by the orange color. This is the hardest one. I haven't gone there yet, even though the last time I played on the plains, and the plains was kind of difficult already because it has no mountains at all. So the enemies can attack you from any point. You can't really funnel them into a certain place. They can come from any direction. And there's an extra problem. It is very low on some resources from the forager, which means that making things like baskets and medicine is extremely difficult. And also making iron is difficult, and without iron you can't make swords and armor, so you can't equip your army, and that's kind of difficult to deal with. On this one you have lots of mountains, lots of iron. I'm not sure about forageables, but I'm gonna launch it like this just to show you what the beginning of the game looks like. And then I'll load the game that I already have prepared with a map seed. Let's go.
Life can be harsh everywhere, but in the old world there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
That's a beautiful intro. This loading screen takes forever, and it's a pity that there's no music. There's zero music in this one, and I think it's the fault of my computer. My computer's old and slow at this point, and loading a map, even of medium size, it's not even large, takes quite a while, so we might be stuck here for 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, it goes to that 90% really fast, and then this takes forever. Can you see my cursor, by the way? Yes, you can. It's lagging a little bit. That's normal. Hey, Vomorsk, welcome to the stream. Lucy, bienvenue. Tsunami State, hello. I did not play any of the Frostpunks. I gave the first Frostpunk as a gift to my father because he really enjoys this type of game, and I watched him play a little bit, but I never played it myself. I've heard that it's a magnificent game. It might have several similarities with this one. Even though this game is kind of easy, that's why I'm putting it on the hardest difficulty setting. I've beat it on the medium setting with the hardest everything except the enemy armies. So now I'm going for hardest everything, including the enemy armies. So the game starts like this. There's a couple of villagers here. I think it's 10 only on the hardest difficulty setting. They've explored the area, and you can choose where you're going to put your town center. And there's lots of things to watch out for. There's forageables like fruits and mushrooms and herbs. There's mines for sand and iron ore. There's rocks and trees, obviously. There are deer that you must hunt for food. This is one of the most important resources that you must check out at the beginning. But there's also enemies. Let's see if we can see. There's wild boars, which can attack your villagers. Wolves, a little bit worse. And sometimes bears, which are really tanky and really strong. And you can't really take them on with just a couple of villagers. You need either specified hunters or an army to take care of them. And there's also enemy raiders. I can't see any of them on this map. Lots of wolves and lots of boars, some treasure chests and things you can collect. This map feels like it is full of everything. There's even iron ore, coal, and gold ore, so I can pretty much mine everything right off the start from the middle of the map. This is not the entire map. This looks like a small circle, right? They've only explored the middle of the map. The map expands to in every direction, and you're kind of recommended to start at the middle, so you can expand in any direction in case there's a type of resource that is not available to you in the middle, so you can expand there. Here they are. This is an enemy camp. You do not want to start over there. Another very important thing to check is for space, like to have a big chunk of empty space surrounded by forests and food. This is a great place for you to make your city and your houses and your industry. And you can take resources from the outside. And finally, the most important thing before you choose your city, you press F and you open the fertility layout. This is how good your farms will be. So this brown area, you can actually tell up in the top left corner of the screen, there's a fertility. 38% is pretty bad, but you go here on the green, suddenly it jumps to 70%. So this would actually be a great place to start. I can kind of build my city here, have farms close to the houses so that the farmers who live in the houses can come and work on the fields and make food for everybody. And yeah, pretty easy map to start. I think this... Oh, another enemy camp. Actually, not that easy. So in this game, I would probably start here. But I'm going to load a game on the same type of map, but the slightly different layout that I've already started and placed down the town center and paused the game at moment 0, and I saved the game there so I can start over. This is because every time I enter this screen and I start a new game, I get decision paralysis. I have to check every corner, I have to check every little thing, and is it better to be here or start there or maybe here or maybe farther from those, and I take like 20 minutes just to decide where I'm gonna put the fucking town center. I don't know why, but that's just who I am. I have decision paralysis with some things. I think that on a first glance this would be a great start. Farms here, start building to the right side. I'm still far away enough from these enemies that they wouldn't bother me, but also there's boars there. And I haven't seen the wolves. The wolves seem far, so yeah, I would start here. I'm just gonna do this so I can open the menu and load the game that I've prepared. Hey Ponky, welcome to the stream. So let's do this. Load. This is the game that I've started. It's the same kind of map. It's the mountains with lots of wood and stuff. And I've called my city Korvakstan. Grim Dawn fans will understand. By the way, Flower, Tsunami State, and Mr. Anderson, thank you for the resubs. Were there more subs? Is this from today? Yes, it was. Thank you very much, my friends. I appreciate that. Welcome, Mr. Anderson. How are you doing? Now Genetics, welcome to the stream. And that's a crash. What? Come on, game. Is it because of OBS? This game has not been crashing for me. I can play this for hours and it's pretty stable. Let's launch again. But right now it just crashed. I was also clicking out of the game screen to interact with the chat. Maybe that's not a good idea. Hey Punky, thank you for the congrats and thank you for the sub as well. Alright, let's load. This is Korvakstan Day 1. Hey, the Chili Boo, nice to see you. Single segment attempt, UV max. It is kind of UV, it is the hardest difficulty on this game. But there is no such thing as a max. Well, getting to max population, you might call it a UV max, actually. Not very far from the truth at all. Game doesn't want to be streamed. That's a pity. This game has been extremely stable. It has a lot of bugs and a lot of stupid AI moments. The AI in this game is so bad. It becomes frustrating at a certain point. But outside of that, it's a wonderful game to discover, and figuring out all of the puzzles and how to maximize the efficiency in all your industries and how to make sure your population is healthy and happy and they're surviving all of the threats that the game throws at you. It's really fun to figure out the puzzles. I got addicted to this game for a couple of weeks, probably more like a month or so. Now, the fun is kind of reducing because this game doesn't have the biggest longevity ever. So after you play this for a long time, you kind of move on into something else. But I'm not there yet. I think I still have one game in me, and it's highest difficulty setting, and I've decided to stream it. That's the plan. Matt J3, thank you. Marriage thought what? Nice. Edwardino, hi. Did I say hi to you? I'm not sure. Hey, PJ. Finds new ways to be frustrated. Well, that's not hard. How are you doing? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Is there no sound? Okay, there we go. So this is how it starts. We start on the Vanquisher difficulty, which means we start only with 10 villagers. And I'm actually... Oh, I forgot. I forgot my notes. Oh, I hope... Please don't crash again. Please don't crash again. I have created a build order for this. So my goal at the start will be to reach 3 thresholds, 3 static thresholds that the game offers to you. Each of those thresholds will increase the number of villagers. Much like other games like Age of Empires, the number of villagers you have is the most important thing you can have to grow your village. The more workers you have, the more stuff gets done quickly, right? And there are 3 thresholds, 3 points where the game throws a bunch of immigrants that join your city, and then you have a huge boost in workers and population. Those 3 thresholds are, first of all, making 6 houses and having 4 months of food stock. You'll see a 4 over there. The number 2 threshold is making a market, so then you'll have goods to put in the houses, like foods and luxury goods. And the 3rd threshold is the school, which you can only do once you've upgraded the town center to tier 2. So I'm going to kind of speedrun those 3 thresholds while trying not to neglect everything else in this game, because there's 1,000 different things you need to do. First thing I want to do is set town center to priority. I want them to build this really fast because there's an option there that is very important. I need 16 wood, so I'm going to select a few trees, and this is enough for my population to start chopping down trees, getting logs, and building the town center as quickly as possible. And Callaghan II, welcome to the stream. New edition of Populous. I've never played Populous. For me, this is a Settlers-like. I've played a lot of Settlers. The game is kind of slow. You can increase the speed. I'm going to go 2 times. I'm going to pause every time there's something important to do. For now, I want them to build this. I can also tell them to build the second most important thing here, which is going to be hunters, because I'm going to need food really fast, because on the highest difficulty setting, food starts off very low. I have 1 month of food, and then people will slowly start starving and dying. I want no deaths. As I speedrun towards houses and food first, and then the market, and then the school, I want to lose nobody for the first 3 or 4 years. That's my build order. KFJ Gaming, welcome to the stream. Dimo Gorgonzola, hello. Thank you for the congratulations. Thank you, everybody. I've set this on priority so that the wood that they're chopping goes here. This is just building it ahead of time. That's what they're gonna do second. Sometimes the AI is stupid and they ignore this and they put wood over there. It's kind of frustrating, but they should only put wood here. This is the number 1 priority, and I'll explain why in just a little moment. Housing shortage. So we need houses for them to live. We have 0 housing population and 10 people. They're all unhappy. You see the side faces? Villagers are unhappy. They're all homeless. But after getting 2 hunters for food, which is more urgent now, having houses is only important when you get to the winter over there and it starts snowing and they can freeze to death. By then, yeah, you absolutely want houses. By now, food is the most important thing. I'm going to change a few things here with the UI. This is how I like things, at least at the start. And town center is built. Now I pause the game. First thing you want to do in absolutely every game is go to the town center, click on the last thing here, policies, and activate rationing. So these are policies. Policies are bonuses that you activate for 12 months. They have a positive thing and a negative thing. So a bonus and a drawback. And you cannot deactivate them until the 12 months cooldown has passed. So for 1 year, when I click this, people will eat 50% less food and they will be 30% less happy. This is one of the most important things that will allow me to speedrun the 3 thresholds of population and get people working for me, and then I can worry about making more food. But for now, they will eat a lot less. 50% is huge. That's why you want to build the town center as early as possible. And now we need to get this number to 4. We need to get the hunters going. I'm going to set this as priority. Build a second hunter, even though the first one is on priority. So now all the wood should go there, all the logs. Make sure they always have things to chop. If they have nothing to do, they'll just go idle and watch as they starve or something. Hey Dashi, welcome to the stream. The music in this game is magnificent. I absolutely love it. It's so relaxing. At the same time, there are now... yeah, you'll need firewood. You only need that for the winter. It's no rush. The game just spams you these messages. It's kind of annoying. You don't need it for now. They are going to be 30% less happy of 0%. It doesn't really matter. They're all homeless now anyway. The first hunter is built. There's lightning. we paused with the lightning bolt midair. That's cool. So... work areas. So this is the hunter. I'll teach you these things little by little. There's a lot of information at the start. I'm gonna set the hunter to hunt over here. There's these deer. And so now the hunter is going to grab a bow from our storage. I have a storage cart that I can move. It has like 2 mules at the front. It's not mules, 2 creatures. I don't know what these are called in English. And so the hunter grabs a bow and arrows and he's gonna start, or she.
Hello there?
She's gonna start hunting some deer. Now, the problem with happiness, and I chose that thing of losing 30% happiness for less consumption of food. The problem with happiness is that when it is very low, the work rate of the industries is low, the combat efficiency is low, which means hunters will deal 50% less damage. Also, fewer babies are born, the population growth is slowed, and immigration is very low as well. As soon as we build houses, this will change. Actually, now we have only 1 hunter building. I'm going to set the hunter as priority and start building some of the houses over here. As for the position of the houses, I already have a pre-thought layout of the other games. Oxus, thank you. Of the other games that I've started. So I'm going to build houses on this side. Here, this is how this map looks like. And I'm going to build the industry on this side. And farms are going to be down here. You see this green? This is going to be great for farms in the future. I'm going to reserve this space. So there goes the hunter. She's going to hit some arrows and need like 4 or 5 arrows to kill 1 deer. It's usually 2. Even 1 sometimes, once they're fully upgraded. And then the deer runs really far. Oh, come on, kill her! No! Kill it! Oh my god, don't run to the edge of the map. This is terrible. Also, I'm losing time. I need this hunter to start producing food ASAP. Second hunter's almost finished. Once I have 2 hunters, I can not only kill deer more efficiently, but I can also use them, kind of like a military, protect my people from wolves. Second hunter's over there. Okay. Where the fuck?
Need something?
Where the fuck are you going? Oh, your work area is over there. And now I'm gonna manually work with the hunters, make sure they always can chop wood. I only need wood for now. Am I forgetting something? No, this is good. Get the 2 hunters over here.
Hello.
She's gonna drop the corpse of the deer she's carrying. That's not a problem. Now I select both hunters.
All right.
I tell them to approach and shoot deer at the same time. It's a bit like Age of Empires when you want to... That's not the right deer! Okay, and now there's 2 deer carcasses. Each hunter should grab 1.
What is it?
You know what? No. Let's kill 4, because they can carry 2 deer corpses each, which means that they... Quickly. Good. And 1 more. Let's hunt down this one. Oh, clicking on stuff in this game is so painful. And the other hunter.
Work to be done?
This deer at the same time, please. Synchronized arrowing. Yes. Okay, 4 deer corpses. Let's take all of that food back. Housing shortage. Oh no. They're stopped building houses. I got distracted. I should probably play this at 1 speed for now because there's a lot going on. Let's make more houses. This can be a priority. I have 8 wood. I don't think much was lost in terms of time. I'm really speedrunning against the clock because soon I'll get the announcement. The game will announce its first threshold for immigrants, which is going to be 4 food and lots of houses, and I want to be ready before that happens even. And Goya, welcome to the stream. No face rock is here, no. Absolutely not. So, 206 houses and then firewood. Because then we have to prepare for the winter to come. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of them carries 2 deer corpses?
What is it?
1, 2. 1, 2, perfect, perfect, perfect. And now they just chopped the meat over there. The hunter is also like a butcher. So they will separate, you know, meat from bone, animal fat, animal skins, animal furs, pelts, actually, that's what this is called. This is a very important item to have from hunting.
Aye.
Where are you going? No, don't attack.
Done.
You've got food to... Where are you
Work
going?
to be done.
Butchering meat. No, this is what I'm talking about the game's AI. It already begins with the bullshit. I have 200 cabins, and they all decide that they want to put all 4 carcasses in one hut. So this guy has 3 and 4. Actually, he's already starting to deal with one of the carcasses. And this has 0. That's why she was hunting.
Something?
Why don't you do 2 plus 2? Why 4 plus 0? It makes no sense. What is this? It's wood. I was a settler like you once, and then I took an arrow to the face. Yeah, this is gonna be slow as hell, but I can't take the other out hunting again because he needs to deal with all those 4 carcasses fast. Okay, let's get done with the houses. This is going to be already a slow start. Make sure they always have wood to chop. You don't want this to happen. You want them to hunt 4, drag them back, and start dealing with the meat as soon as possible. I think I'm gonna deviate from my plan a bit and grab some bushes. This is food as well. I'm not sure if I should, because I know that no, they have 5 carcasses now. It's gonna be a lot of food. I want the first threshold to be hit at month 5 of year 1, which should be over there. Let's see if I can still do it. Speed up a bit. Soon enough, I will need stone. That's the next step. Firewood and smokehouse. But let's get to the objective number 1 first. And then I'll explain objective number 2. Hey, Jan, welcome to the stream. Thank you, thank you. How's the frame rate on the stream, by the way? This is a pretty demanding game from a hardware point of view. My frame rate on my monitor is really good. I'm not sure how well OBS is doing in the background. Is it smooth for you guys? Okay, one more house. Prioritize this one, make another. I have this stone right here, conveniently placed. Looks fine? Alright, thank you. Now that I have 3 houses, I can house a population of 12. They are no longer unhappy about the housing situation, but the overall happiness, of course, is 70%. Why? Because I activated rationing. They are eating less, they are less happy, but 70% is not a big loss, and you can tell that even things like work rate and combat efficiency, they're above 100%, because they're overall happy. 70% is not bad for happiness. So I don't mind losing 30% happiness if they're eating half of the food that they otherwise would, which means I need half of the people working in the food industry, which means I have more laborers for other things. It's a huge bonus from the town center. You should always activate it in every game at the very start. Birth rate and immigration rates are a little bit affected. It's not much. I get 10% less immigration. But since I'm hitting the hard-coded thresholds of the game, I will absolutely for sure get the immigration I need once I reach those objectives. I need 6 houses for that. We have 5 with this one. Keep chopping wood. And then I need 4 months of food. As soon as they deal with this meat, 4 months should be there pretty quickly as well. Here we are. This is the first threshold, they tell you. Amass 4 months of food and 6 houses. I'm already working towards it. You get the morning on month 4. Hopefully you get it on month 5. It's not looking good because of the AI. The hunter screwed me over a bit at the beginning. It shouldn't be a big deal. 70% for 10 people means only 3 people are salty. No, they're all 70% less happier. It doesn't just affect some of them. Okay, this priority next house. I'm really micromanaging all of the buildings. I have space for a road here. I'll make roads later. For now, I just want to focus on building these and maximizing the very limited workforce of the only 10 people they start with. It feels like 60 frames. That's great to hear. Hello, welcome to the stream. A random person that exists. Hello. Two months, and as soon as this one finishes, oh no, this is why they should both be finishing the second deer carcass. It's gone to 0 immediately because they were hungry and they ate. Oh my god, I don't want to restart this game, please. Give us more food. So this is, each of these bars represents the separation of a month, so we're on month 4 going to month 5.
Need anything?
I can prioritize this one. The other has all the materials needed for construction. I'm going to go for the next thing, which is firewood. Why can't I turn this off? Come on. Another thing that I hate about this game, the interfaces are so clunky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have storage built here once I get rid of the trees. I'm already thinking about the city planning part of this game. I'm already thinking about my final layout. So this is the corner, right? 6, 9, 12. This is the corner. Can do this here. This does not disturb the hunters. And I can put the smokehouse there. Let's go. So, firewood, right? This, it's a manufacturing building. There'll be a person working here. That person's going to chop the logs. These logs, I have 0. They're constantly chopping trees and putting them in the build. The house is being built, so I'm not accumulating anything in my moving storage, this thing here. These are almost all of the resources in the game. Yeah, it's pretty huge, as you can tell. But this person will transform these logs into firewood. Firewood is going to be taken to the houses so that they can burn that during the winter and not freeze to death. It's very important when we get there. And it's also important to cook the meat, because now the 6th house is built. I'm going to put this as a priority. And as the 6th house is built, I should have 4 food by now, but we've been delayed by the hunters. They are chopping the meat. You can see the progress bar here. Once these 2 finish, I will have for sure 4 months of food, and I will trigger the first wave of immigrants to join our settlement. That's what I want. The problem is, those 4 months of food will be fake. The game doesn't care. It will send the immigrants my way. And immigrants are one of the most important things in the start of the game. But the food is fake. Why? That stock of 4 months of meat is raw meat. And there's 2 problems with raw meat. First of all, if people eat a lot of raw meat, they get sick and then they die from diseases. Second of all, the spoilage is 3 months. It doesn't matter if I have a stock of 4 months of meat, it will all spoil after 3. How do you solve this problem? You create a smokehouse and you smoke the meat and you create smoked meat, which lasts for 2 years, and with this you can really create reserves of meat for a long time. That's part of the function of this house. With the firewood, I can then make a smoke. I'm gonna make it right now. This is priority, yes. Food production, smokehouse. I'm gonna put it next to the hunters here. And this building, I need stone. Let's chop some stone, harvest this resource. We are need more trees. They're chopping trees down here, it's all good. With the stone, should I build a well? I will need water as well. But the food spoils so quickly after these guys finish. 2 months. One of them finished. This one will take a while. My hunters are out of sync. I could restart. We're going into month 6. Yeah, this is for a speed run, quote unquote speed run. It's bad. You want the first immigrant wave to be triggered at month 5, but whatever. Okay, firewood splitter. This guy is going to start working. Jessica is going to start working. And there's an important thing to do here. The problem with this building is that it produces too much. One log produces 20 firewood, and it goes. The work rate is really fast, so one person can chop a lot of logs into a lot of firewood, and I will very soon be overproducing firewood. And that is bad, because I need logs for construction, so I don't want to consume a lot of logs. So what I do is I go to the resource window, which is this one, the third from the top, by the way. You can access this by going on your town center, and you have all the menus here. You go on the third one, and you click on firewood, which is here, and you make production quotas. And you say, I want you to work if there's 40 firewood or less, and I want you to stop if there's 60 or more. So what happens is he's going to chop, we're at 0. He's going to chop a lot of wood until we get to 60, maybe 65, 70, depends on how much he chops. I think it might be even 80. And at 80, he stops, fires himself from the building, and joins the general workforce. And so he can chop wood himself. So this number never goes very low, and I keep making buildings. That's the strategy. Smoked meats at the wedding. Thank you. Thank you. Fridges would be nice. Not exactly the right time period for that, but yeah. We don't get fridges here in this game, but there's lots of... this is one of the strategic problems. There's lots of food, raw fish also, 3 months. You can smoke fish and you make smoked fish. I don't have water here. I don't think I'm going to be fishing in this game. But one of the puzzles that you solve in this game is how to preserve food for as long as possible to keep your people fed. We've reached the number 4 right at the end of month 5. This is good. The game has now, with 6 houses and 4 months of food, the game has now triggered the immigrants to come join our settlement. That will happen in a few moments. And now I immediately want to build this, because even though I've tricked the game with 4 months of food, I do not want to lose this food to spoilage, because then people will starve. So the next step is not exactly reaching the next threshold of more people, but preserving the food you've made. And the step after this, I think it's the well. Yes, it is. So I'm going to make this a priority, and I'm going to build a well right now, because they can get dehydrated, and they can die from dehydration if there's no water. Well, here. Keep mining stone. Yes, you're keeping on mining stone. There's lots of wood, lots of stuff going on. Look at this progress bar from the firewood splitter. That's 1 log, and he starts again. Where's the thing? It goes really fast, whereas these, it goes really slow. The work rate of the firewood splitter, I mean, he's just chopping logs. Look at that speed, right? No wonder it's an easy job. Well, a quick one at least. Please build the smokehouse first. I don't care much about the well. They should only take stone and logs here. But sometimes the AI is stupid and fills in the close thing, which is wrong. Let's see what happens. Hex Crusader, welcome to the stream. Here they come. Incoming travelers, 7 people. You can get either 6 or 7, so RG is on my side. I get +1. And now we get a lot of people. This is very good. They're going to start chopping wood, chopping stone, and building the stuff a lot more quickly. Okay, next step is the market. I want to build a market. The market will be our next threshold for the population increase. I need to cook the meat, and I need water first. After that, I will build a stockyard. They're not using the logs for anything, so I might as well start with this. Stockyard is a storage unit. I'm gonna put it here. Let me count the things. This is 2. That is 6. This is correct. Also, the music stops when I pause the game, which is really annoying. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm going to turn off the music from the game entirely and run the very same music from this game on my music player, and we get to listen to the whole thing without these very awkward interruptions, because I need to pause the game. Since I'm playing on 2 times speed when there's something happening, I really need to pause the game. So let's play this from here. Tell me if you can hear the music. No, wrong music. Here we are. Should be able to hear it. Smoked meats are the best meats. Totally agree. I made a stockyard. This is just a resource storage building. And the reason I need it is because I'm going to start making a new resource, which is locked, technologically speaking, with that building. It's the sawmill, or the saw pit. I'm gonna make planks from logs. Dehydration, here it begins.
Hello.
They can die from this if it lasts for a long time, but this well is gonna be built pretty soon. Well, they're already starting with this because there's so many logs. That's cool. Go ahead. You can tell things are happening more quickly as soon as I got that boost in people. Workers are so important. I can't really make the sawmill yet. I need this to finish. Come on, guys. Smoked meat. Please don't make it spoil. You're gonna be very hungry very soon. Okay, the well is the next most priority thing. Because of dehydration, I don't want anybody to die. Okay, and now we create a sawmill. Oh no. Slope too steep. Okay, so I wanted to build a sawmill here, but I can't because the terrain is bumpy. And this is the mountainous map type, so there's going to be a lot of bumpiness. To fix that, you need to use this tool, flatten terrain, do this until flatten terrain, and then you can build over it. That takes this amount of resources, 25. This is work. It takes a lot of work. That'll be like 300 or something. It'll take them a long time to do it. So instead, I will build this. Oh, I hate this. I kind of had a design for this. I can't build there. God, the music is beautiful. Music for the fire splitter guy. Yeah, he's wearing headphones. Right, the saw pit will make planks from logs. But now comes into play this desirability thing. If you click on the house for the first time, the game explains it to you. There's a lot to read. You should, if you're playing the game for the first time, you should really learn by yourself, but I'll teach you. Some production buildings make noise. Others make dust or smoke or bad smells. And people who live next to those buildings are unhappy about it. If you have very negative desirability, you can't upgrade those houses. If you can't upgrade houses, you won't have more people living in your city, and you will have fewer taxes, which is gold. We're not there yet, but we're thinking ahead. And I was thinking to put the sawmill here. Bad idea. You see those houses on the left? You get negative desirability. Oh, even this is bad, really? Fine, I'll do this. So I couldn't have put it here anyway. Is that tree being chopped? No, it should be. Right, decisions. I can put this either here. No, because there will be houses there. I'm gonna build a city like this. This will be my housing district. This will be my industry. These will be my farms. So I think I really need to go like this here. This is the very limit of what is acceptable for the houses. Let's go. Oh, another thing. You can micromanage a lot of the things in this game, except the AI, which I don't understand why. The AI does so many stupid decisions, and you can't control them manually for so many of the things you need to. But the buildings you can. I'm gonna say barrels, this is late game stuff. All these minerals are late game stuff. I just want this stockyard to store these things. These are construction materials and firewood. Firewood is important for the houses to keep them warm. There's planks, bricks, clay. We haven't got there yet, but soon. Stone and log. Excuse me, that's a hiccup. Logs. These are the basic construction materials for buildings. So I want them to put that there. AI databases, buildings, infinite negative desirability? Well, probably. Okay, finally! This is what we were rushing towards. We've built a smokehouse. It took some stone and a lot of time. The well is still not built. I hope nobody dies of thirst. Now on the smokehouse, I'm gonna say, hey, don't try to smoke fish because I don't have any. Work only on meat. And now this person will gather firewood from there, meat from over there, gather these two materials and use this formula to produce 20 smoked meat from 20 meat and 1 firewood. Also, a very quick worker here. It's going to be idle most of the time, but that's fine. As long as there's no meat spoiling. And I can check if there's meat spoiling by clicking on the top left corner of the screen. There's lots of statistics here. It's very interesting. panel. Lots of bugs too, but anyway, we can work around those. As long as the number one thing here, meat, has 0 spoiled there, I am happy. That is an objective. If I spoil any food, I'm restarting. I do not want any spoiled food. I hate spoiling food in real life. I sure as hell I'm gonna hate spoiling food in this game too. Live in the house by the smoked meat. No, this creates smoke. They don't like it. Anything that makes smokes or smells, they don't like living there. Oh, come on, please! 1 stone? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna set the stone as priority. Why is nobody doing that? That is the priority. Why? How is the well taking so long? Somebody's gonna die. What are you doing, Tyria? Tyria!
You need anything?
Doing laundry? Fuck you! Go mine some stone! You're not doing the laundry now. They're idle. That is an idle state, by the way. How are they idle? There's so much stuff to do. Please, Tyria, please.
What needs doing?
Now she's cooking. She's gone idle. See, this is what I'm talking about the AI. I've given her an order. This is one of the few things you can control them manually. You can micromanage your citizens, give them order. I told them to direct order to go cut the stone, and she does a little bit of job, cuts exactly 0 stone from that pile, and goes back to being idle. Come on, AI, come on. Okay, so we're working on 2 things. The well to keep our people alive before they die of dehydration. There's 3 people dehydrated. For fuck's sake, this is a priority. What are you waiting for, game? If somebody dies, I'm restarting this. That's ridiculous. It's never taken me this long to build a well. It's like one of the easiest structures to build. Wolves. Oh yeah, you should look around, by the way. You should look around your field of view. If that thing approaches... it's approaching. It can attack my villagers and kill them. Shit, it's approaching really fast. Let's get both hunters together.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna manual... No. Hold on.
As you say.
Yeah, you're gonna get that deer. Hold on just a moment. Don't chop the tree.
Course.
Please.
Hello
Please
there.
cooperate. Get both hunters together. Select them both. Attack the hunter together with arrows. Hopefully nobody even gets bit or takes 1 point of damage. Because if you get bit by a wolf, it's not a one-hit kill. You have these green things are health bars, by the way. But they can get infected with rabies, and they can die from the disease. I have 0 medicine. If one of my villagers gets bit by a wild animal and gets rabies, they will die for sure. I do not want that to happen. This is good. Each of them gets an animal carcass, and they will get meat from the wolf as well. And I've protected my villagers. So, we've built now the sawmill. I want 4 people working. Going forward from here, planks are one of the most scarce materials you're going to need. Some people put 6 immediately. They maximize the number of workers on this building. That's a bad idea, because, at least on Vanquisher, because you don't have a lot of people to chop wood, and these guys will also consume through logs really fast. So if you put 2 extra people here, not only are you consuming more logs, but there are fewer people chopping trees, and you will have a problem. 4, for me, on Vanquisher difficulty, is the sweet spot, so that when I get to this upgrade on the town center for tier 2, I will have 60 planks at about the same time I reach 30 population. Before that, however, we need a market, and now with an industry for planks, we can go to here and build the market. Shit, I forgot a building. Storehouse, right. Should look at my notes. I've got the build order written down. I haven't memorized it yet. It's kind of recent. A firewood, stonehouse, smokehouse, a well, stockyard, sawpit, storehouse. We're on track. There's no problem at all. I'm gonna build a storehouse. Oh no. There's trees in the way. This is gonna slow down building. Should I just put it here? This is not the place, but I can move buildings later. And this will be good for the market. Yes, I'm placing it here. Storehouse. This is another storage building. It does not store building materials. It will store miscellaneous materials, and I will need those to get a market going. So let's get this in priority. Yes, there's nothing else being built. Put all those logs there. Hey, happiest of doggo, welcome to the stream. There's no cure for rabies in real life too. Yeah, that's a scary thought. Anyway. Let's let them build and enjoy the music. No, there's no demon invasions. There will be enemy armies, but not until year 5, I think. I think we don't get attacked for the first 4 years, which will allow us to speedrun the population thing. That's the objective. A little bit of food there. I don't think I need to waste working time on those. I don't think I want to do that for now. The market is the next priority. As soon as I finish building the market, I'll get more people. Okay, so after a while, this happens. Technology tree, knowledge generated in this corner. This is what happens when that number reaches 0. So right now I have 1 point of knowledge that I just gained, and every 7 months, which is that number in green, I get another point of knowledge. So now I'm going to show you the tech tree, which you can check out by clicking over here. Hey VVP, welcome to the stream. This is a pretty big tech tree. You can check the images in the background to kind of tell you what they do. This first part is farming and food, so I can upgrade. I have bonuses, permanent bonuses that I can put points into. It's a skill tree, you know what it is. On this sliver of technology tree, we have the civil upgrades, things like houses, hospitals, healing, population, immigration, etc. Here we have the military, like armor, weapons, upgrades, more bonus, more armor, etc. And finally we have the industries. I'm going to start with the civil one that is the most important in my opinion because it pays itself back, which is this. This is the first point that I'll put. Base knowledge generation. This will mean that I'll get 20% boost in the creation of more points to investing in this tree. So as early as I put, the earlier I put this, the faster I get these points back. And then there's a specific building, which is the academy, which later on will be able to upgrade and make researching tech even faster. It requires a lot of people though, and we're not there yet. We will need to feed our people and protect them from enemies before we can even reach the academy. It's a mid-game kind of building. We're still in the early game. But the town center also generates some knowledge, even if very slowly. You see that number reduced to 6 because of the 20% increase, so it's very good. Hey Kimbusha, welcome. Okay, do I need more stone? The market needs stone? No. Yes, the market needs 15 stone. We got 4. Okay, keep chopping that boulder. And the trees, please. You must also always have something in the harvest option here, something in white so that they are not idle. They're always busy doing something, at least in the beginning of the game. It's really important. No more wolves. Winter is coming indeed. But now we have 48 firewood. I'm not worried about the winter one bit. And 4 stocks of food, which is now smoked meat. This is real 4 stocks of food. How do we have berries? Right, the immigrants, when they arrive, they bring some food with them. You don't worry about that. And there's a challenge on the Steam Achievements thing. There's an achievement for beating this game without making any meats. It's called the Conscientious Diet. You go vegan, you can't fish anything, you can't kill any deer or anything. You can kill wolves to protect yourself, but you can't eat their meat. If you grow to 500 population and you've produced 0 meat from the beginning of the game, you get the achievement. I haven't done that one yet. Feels kind of hard, at least to start off with. Because at the start of the game, meat is just the easiest resource to get food-wise. I could get some berries and some nuts, but it's just much worse from an efficiency point of view. Are you getting hungry? Yeah. The food industry is a huge part of the game. Mastering this alone it takes some time. Hey, Just Gavry, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, how are you? Wait, did I forget something? Meat only
Work
here.
to be done.
No, hold on. This is on meat. This is rated. I have rated the firewood production. It's already paused. See? He made more than 60 firewood. And he will not work again until there's less than 40. So now, there's 0 people here, and the person that was working here is now chopping some wood. Perfect. I will do this for several kinds of materials, but not all of them. Not this one, for example. You might say the same. Hey, you use logs to make wood planks. Why not rate this to the amount of planks that you think you'll need in the near future? I could do that, but it's a bad idea. First, because you will need a lot more planks than firewood. And second, because if you overproduce planks, later on you will have a trade center and you can sell planks for gold in traveling merchants. You cannot ever sell firewood, so there's no point in overproducing firewood, hence the maximum quota. A couple of dead trees here I'm gonna harvest immediately. That's the same thing as highlighting as doing this. If you click on the tree and click on harvest, This is locking me away from the market. I would really love to have a market on year 1, but it's looking bad. The hunter screwed up this game. I need 15 stone. I'm almost there. I'm gonna unclick this stone as soon as I finish that objective. It might be now. How much stone are you carrying?
What needs doing?
2. No, I need more. I need 15 stone for the market. Let's put this here. Okay. No, this needs to finish building. I don't know why this locks me from building the market. I can't even click on it until that's done. It's kind of silly. Okay. Market. Oh, come on, let me see. These interfaces are horrible, horrible. One of the worst things in the game. I can turn it off like this. I know exactly what this is doing to my houses. I don't need to be wearing a blindfold while I play the game. Thank you very much. This is the blindfold. Can't fucking see anything through the menus. So, here is the market. 50 planks, 15 stone. We still need a lot of planks before we can build this. But let's get it started. Let's put it as a priority and go. What counts as Iron Man? I'm not... If something goes wrong, I'll just roll with it. I'm not loading the game before something goes wrong. I can load at the start of the game and restart the whole thing from day 1. I would do that if somebody died in year 1, but all the problems from year 1, which is water, food, and firewood and shelter, all the problems have been solved. Nobody's going to die, I think, unless they get a wolf attack. But if we get a whole wolf attack now and somebody gets rabies and dies, I'll just roll with it instead of reloading every 10 minutes. That's what Iron Man means. Yeah, this is a 2025 game. This is a very recent game. Made by Crate Entertainment, the same people who made Grim Dawn. That's why I picked it up, because I knew it's a great game development studio. Made people who know fun. Even though this game is not as polished as Grim Dawn, of course, because, you know, Grim Dawn is from 2017, even before that, because of early access. This was on early access for a long time, actually. Okay. We have 4 here. Yes, we do. Everything's going to according to plan. After the market, what do I want? A Fletcher. Right, next problem. This is still not sustainable because we have a limited number of arrows, and the hunters use arrows to hunt down deer. If this number goes to 0, I won't have arrows for the hunters, then I won't have food, and people will starve and lose the game. So more than making more food and more housing, what we need next is to make a Fletcher. Can I start Fletcher now? Fletcher, I can. It uses blanks. I want the market first. Do I trust the AI? I shouldn't. Hey, Labyrinth. Nice to see you. I need a Fletcher to make arrows and bows, and then I can make... Well, I can sustain the arrow consumption of the hunters and make more hunters. 2 hunters can take down wolves. They cannot take down either a boar or a bear. If you get attacked by a bear, some people are gonna die. When we have 3 hunters, they can take down a bear. It's still not great against the boars. Boars don't usually attack, they just defend their territory. If you don't approach them, you'll be fine. Oh, if you get the market up now and we get the second... we didn't even get the notification for the second population boost. Winter's coming. It's gonna start freezing soon. We're not gonna get this done on year 1. Yeah, everybody's taking shelter. This is the temperature, by the way. Deadly cold. People are gonna hide in their houses with their bellies full of food. Use the firewood. Stay warm. It's gonna be a safe first winter. Nobody's going to starve or freeze to death. Hey, Gago, welcome to the stream. And this is the point where I save the game, not because I want to reload or break the rules of the Iron Man game, but because I kind of like to keep track of the progression of my CD along the years. So this is Korvaxstan, year 1. Cheese, the Farthest Frontier. These are the rollings of a coin to chop strange new woods, to seek out new life and smoke their meat, to boldly curd where no cheese has curded before. My guy, there's cheese in this game. Look here, cheese. You make milk, you need cows. This is late game stuff. But yeah, you make milk, you make cheese. Milk lasts for 3 months. Which is weird. I assume it's pasteurized. Yeah, in this time period, no way. Anyway, cheese lasts for 3 months. It's really good food, by the way. We'll want cheese later on. Hey, the Evil Grin, nice to see you. How are you doing? Welcome. Smoked milk? My man, what are you talking about? That's not how you make cheese. You can make a cheesecake factory. No, you can make a cheese factory. Okay, one of the things that I do every time during the winter, at least in the beginning of the game, it's really important. They're all seeking shelters. They will do nothing and just stay. This is the combat music of the game, by the way. It's also nice. My music player is just randoming it.
What is it?
We can use the music and go explore. This is another important part of the game. Move. Move out into the cold. Hunters hardly ever freeze to death during the winter. They are athletic. They are used to running down deers, and they have a lot of stamina. And just running around will keep them warm for a little while. So we use them to explore. This is really important.
Of course.
So you know where to expand next,
then.
where the wolves are coming from. If there are enemies, don't approach.
All right.
There's a wolf den there. Shit.
Of course.
Why did I start here? This is a terrible
then.
position for a start on the town center.
As you say.
Risky cheese.
Done.
By the way, these are the items that each person has. She has a hide coat, which is winter clothing. It will keep her warm. This is the second threshold. A market will have people coming to my city. Market's already halfway building. I still just need more planks.
Will do.
Looks like market will happen on year 2, which is kind of slow, but
done.
Whatever. We were unlucky with
wish.
the hunters at the start. It's all good.
Done.
If we had gotten the first boost of people 1 month
then.
earlier, everything else would be boosted so much quickly. It's kind of a snowball effect. You get more people, you get more work done, you reach the next objective, you get more people.
Of course.
Oh, what is this?
Will do.
This is great for a forager. Okay. And clay.
Of course.
Okay, gets good.
Will do.
Let's not wander out too
then.
far. If she gets attacked by a wolf, I need the other guy to come. I should have picked both hunters. They should be hunting together, exploring together.
Then.
It's kind of dangerous for her here, but she'll be fine. I can see things before they attack me. Line of sight is kind of generous.
Will do.
That is a lot of stone. That's a big boulder.
Of course.
No, don't mind the stone. Just keep running, please.
Of course.
That was the combat music. It should only happen when invading armies appear.
Will do.
But, you know, that's just my music player. Playing through everything random.
All right.
Of course. All right.
On it.
On it.
Of course.
Is the other hunter also a woman? Yes. People who put food on the table in the settlement, it's the women.
As you wish.
All right.
As you wish.
That's enough.
All right.
I will just tell her to go hunt one of the deer. And now, since our happiness problems are kind of solved, they're not very happy about the food. The food stock is not great. But still, our combat efficiency is more than 100%, which means that she should be able to hunt down the deers with 2 arrows, kill one. Should be very efficient. I'll tell her to go back to hunt the deer because there's no way to tell her stop following my commands. If I just send her here and she walks on the spot, she'll stand there for hours before resuming her normal work. So to force her to resume her normal work, I just tell her to hunt a deer because she's a hunter. What else am I forgetting here? Market and then the Fletcher. Right. Planks are bad. This is a slow start. Hey, Juancho, welcome to the stream. Affirmative. Nah, you won't hear that here. Yeah, too much red alert. Not the theme here at all. After the market, also need 2 houses, but I need to... I should start doing this now. We're gonna run out of arrows. There's still 20 arrows in stock outside of the arrows that they are carrying, of course. So we still have a bit of reserve, but this is gonna go run out really fast. I'm gonna start making the Fletcher building. Where should I make this? It does not reduce desirability. I could place it here, 2x3 next to the hunters. Terrain's not flat. I can't flatten terrain. Oh no! I can't flatten terrain now. I need space there for a second well. Let's place it here. 20 planks. Do not put planks here. Those 20 are priority. Please don't screw me over, AI. Pretty please. Pretty please. Hey, Dream Explorer. Hey, Snack Bar. No oaky blocks in here. Just some relaxing city building. Yeah, stick the planks there. I saw that, Gabriel. I saw that. Okay, they're all coming here, grabbing the planks and taking them over there. Priority seems to be working. Battle for Middle Earth. I never played that. The art style is beautiful. The music is magnificent. Gorgeous, beautiful music. And the graphics are pretty good too. The shadows are not very good because I reduced the graphical settings because my computer's old. But if you put this on max settings, it's wonderful. Thank you, Snackbar. Not so relaxing from the village. What the fuck? How? This is year 2. Okay, as soon as we finished year 1, we started year 2. And we immediately get a message saying, increased raider activity. Hostile bands of raiders have been spotted roaming the outskirts of your lands. Be prepared in case they attack the settlement. What if this should not happen until year 5? I can't defend myself. I have no army. It must be a bluff. No. Somebody's raiding me in the bad sense, not in the Twitch sense. They can't raid me on year... It must be a fluke. It must be a bluff. They're not attacking me on year 2. I mean, I can use the hunters to kill the raiders, but... yeah, I really need an army and archers, real archers, to deal with that. Okay, we still haven't this is very slow. I want to be going for tier 2 town center by now, but the planks are... Everything's delayed. The planks are delayed, the market is delayed. Come on, please, make those planks, quick. Chop, chop. I can't put more people here. I can only do this maybe when I get the next population boost. When this happens. That's the market. But I don't think I should. Because there's other things dragging down the town center. I'll need 2 houses. I have logs. I just don't have planks. You know what? I'm gonna build the houses now. This is correct. 1, 2. No priority. It's planks and logs. They just shouldn't conflict with one another. You have to make... This game is moddable. You make a Doom mod for this game. When there's pinkies and imps and archviles. Okay, we built the market. The market makes taxes. We're gonna start to make gold. If you hover over the gold resource on the top right corner of the screen, that's all you need to know. You will have the plus and minuses of all gold, of all the taxes you get, and things that generate gold, and the things that remove gold, such as services, people who work for gold. Some of the industries will cost you gold to keep running. This is the market. This is the area of influence, and there's a person working here. The only goal of this person is to stock the houses with firewood, food, water, goods, luxury goods, and all those things that houses needed to keep people fed and happy. The advantage of having one person doing just this is that all the other 17 people can just stay working on their working places without needing to come back and stock their own houses themselves and lose a lot of time in travel time. So this is really important, a really important job to have a grocer working on your market. Now we have a market. We've triggered we still have 4 months of food. We've triggered the second immigration wave. Should be a bunch of people arriving soon. We have no wolves. Let's keep going. Next objective, the Fletcher. And then 2 houses, and then tier 2 town center. We've got everything going already. The 2 houses are ahead of time. The planks are slowing us down. I've thought of putting 5 here, but I've tested this build order, and 4 is just a sweet spot. With 4 people, we will reach not only these 12 planks, but the 60 for the upgrade of the town center at about the same time we get to 30 population. We have 8 houses now. We can house everybody that's coming, and even... I think we can get the maximum of 9 people now from the market. We'll be at 27, and then we need either individual immigrants to join, which don't cause a pop-up, they just join, that's it, or babies being born. We need 3 more. That also takes time. The time that takes us to reach 30 is the time it takes us to reach 60. Plus shit, I need stone as well. Let's chop this big boulder, and now things are gonna start to slow down once we aim for the tier 2 town center. This is gonna take a long time. In the meantime, we're gonna have kind of spare workers, and we can start making roads. Roads make people travel faster, and I've created this very specific structure in my town, which makes these 12 by 12 grid squares on the map where I can make roads of 14 tiles each and have a very efficient traveling system around my town. Travel time is something you absolutely want to reduce, so the layout of your series is quite important. How long will this take? Many hours. Gauko, welcome to the stream. This is a very long-lasting game. You play this over multiple days. Right, I also realized that I need 30 stone for the town center. I haven't been mining stone. This shouldn't delay us. I think the planks will take longer. But let's see. There's also some boulders there. Let's put more than one. No, always wood. Please don't stop working on the wood. I always need planks. Let's chop more from over here. If I chop the trees around the deer, their number reduces. We get more knowledge. So after the first point of knowledge in natural philosophy, there's a lot of things you can invest on. This is a good one, but we don't have a forager yet. We don't have farms yet. We do have a market. We could increase the tax generated by market and start making more gold, but we're not using the gold yet. Gold will be important later on. What is really important right now is the speed as which we can create logs. Logs are the backbone of our industry right now, of our economy, because logs make firewood, firewood makes smoked food, and also logs make planks, so everything is depending on logs. If this number goes to 0, the industries will stop working, we have a problem. So let's make them chop trees a little faster, and the technology goes for that. Fiadem! Merci beaucoup, thank you. Hey, Editor QT. Did I say hi to you before? I'm not sure. And this is 112 by 12 grid for industries. That's a 12 by 12 grid for housing. And we're gonna make more. This is how I build my cities. Stop, 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 stop. One of these is wrong. No, it's right, 32. So to make a 12 by 12 grid, you need each chunk of road to be 14 tiles long. And building a 14 tile long road costs exactly 32 units of work. So if I see 32 there, and I'm pressing shift so that the road is aligned to one of the cardinal directions. Should press shift, then I know I'm making exactly a 14 tile long road. More gold, more raiders. Not sure. Mana, welcome to the stream. Caesar, I played a ton of Caesar when I was younger. Caesar 3 specifically. Sacred, welcome to the stream. This is Wolf. This is the people from the market. There we go, another boom in population and a boom of workers as well. And at this point, things slow down because the next boom is the school. The school is the next fixed threshold for population increase due to immigration. And I can only make a school after, number 1, I upgrade the town center to tier 2. That's going to take a while. Number 2, I make wagons that transport goods at a higher speed. Here, I need tier 2 first. Number 3, I need to excavate clay with a mine and transport that clay back to town. That's going to be a little bit of work to expend over there and make it be safe for our people. As you can see, it's not safe right now. And only after that can I build a school. Building a school requires clay. I think I might even make a trade center before that. Trade center means money. I can even buy clay from the trade center. We'll see. For now, we have more workers. I want to make sure I put them to work. That wolf is approaching too much. Please go away or I will kill you. I mean, my hunters will kill you. Don't approach more. Don't approach more. This is the winter theme song. Track. This is my favorite track. By the way, Port Punky and Professor Chaos, thank you for the subs. That was a long time ago. I did not read that before, but thank you. When do bandits start to attack? Only after year 5. I've never seen them attack in year 4 or before, but we just got a message about raiders on year 2. That's crazy. I hope it doesn't happen. But we do get attacked by wildlife. I might need to hunt down that wolf. Shit. Shit. I did it wrong. I forgot this. I made the Fletcher building to make arrows. I want her to make a lot of arrows and very few bows. I don't need more bows. We've had 1 bow since the start of the game. That's fine. I made the Fletcher to make sure the hunters are... I just forgot. It just got built with the planks. I didn't even notice. Maybe it was recent. Doesn't matter. Now we have arrows. The hunters will not stop hunting. And I want her to make 10 units of arrows, so 180 arrows for each 1 bow she makes. That's the point of these sliders. It's a bit like the smokehouse. I told them, like, 0 fish to be smoked, all the meat. Here it's 10 arrows, 1 bow. This is my setup. And also, since arrows and bows cannot be sold in the trade center, I'm gonna say I want to be at, I don't know, 10 bows. Bows are also used by the archers in the army and guards. It's good to have a few spare bows, but after we reach 10 bows, that's enough for our population. Arrows, it's a lot more. I'm gonna make something like this. 90 to 110, that's a 20% deviation. This is 20%. Did I make 20% here? That's a bit more, but whatever. Okay, so now we don't make more arching materials than we need, and we don't waste logs. No, don't talk about the raiders. The raiders will not come. The wolf might. FHFNA, welcome to the stream. Against the Storm. I've never played that game. God, the music's beautiful. The music is just such a mood. The music makes the game. It's outstanding. We keep building these roads. I should really start making more things because this is going to take a while. The stone is getting there. The planks are still taking a while. And we need 4 babies being born or 4 people joining. 4 immigrants. We're not going to get another big boost before this happens. So now it's going to take a while. Wolf is going away. That's good. Another important window, by the way, when you click on your town center, the first one is, you know, the town center information. The second one is the professions. There's a lot of information here. These are pretty important. These are the amount of builders you have. You have 4 builders, and these are the general laborers, you know, people who chop wood, get stone, and transport materials. For a well-functioning town, you need to hover over this mouse. This depends on your current population. They recommend 5. And I also have 4 builders, which makes a total of 9 people reserved for generic work, which means I can put 3 people to work on specific jobs. What do? I don't know. They're 90%, 95% happy about their food. I could make more food. I could make a forager and try to go over there, but it doesn't seem safe. I have an extra bow, so I could make a hunter. But at the same time, I don't see more deer. What am I gonna hunt? Wolves? No, thanks. Not gonna hunt wolves. They do yield some food, but I don't think making... If I make a 3rd hunter and I put him attacking these deer, I will run out of food. Is that a problem? 6? Can the deer replenishment sustain 3 hunters at this distance? It's very close. I really don't know. Domesticate the wolves? Yeah, I also never finished Caesar 3. I was very young back then. I think that now as an adult I could possibly finish it. Oh shit, another thing that I forgot. We built this other storage house and we didn't configure it. I don't want any food to be here. And I don't want any barrels. I don't want barrels to be used. This is late game stuff. Don't worry about it for now. Everything else can be set here. And I kind of want people to use this building for storage more and less the storage cart. The storage cart is a very special building. Yeah, let's remove all of this. I can keep food. I have nothing else for food. Remove all of this except wood and stone. The storage cart is a very special building in the sense that it's a storage building that moves. I can send it over there, right? This is great for having a temporary drop-off point for wood and stone when people are chopping wood and stone away from your town. Actually, this is far away enough. I'm gonna send this guy here. This will increase the performance of the stone miners. It's kind of a mini strategy. If you micro this building well enough, you can really increase the effectiveness of the labor force you have in town. But I also want to employ 3 people. That shouldn't be labor. It's not a problem. I told you I have 3 extra people here that I could put to work. But if I don't, I just have extra laborers. They'll chop more wood. They'll get more stone. I don't need more logs or... I do need more stone. The stone will be in time. I'm not worried about stone. I'm worried about the planks. I could put more people here. Should I, though? I've calculated this build order so well. I have the timing down to a precision, to quite a precise value. I don't think I need 5. Yes. But also I got delayed at the start because of the Hunter's AI. Should I put 1 more person here? No. Trust the build order. Trust the build order. Trust the build order. Build order says 4. My build order says 4. And we'll reach the 60 planks. Trust it. So what do I do with 3 people? This costs gold. We have 4 gold every month, by the way, from the market. More houses. Actually, I could start building houses more generously now. I try to stay at 10. So I like to have 10 more spots in my houses above the population I currently have. So that's 36. One house is 4, so I add more and more house. I'll be at 36. That'll be great. How do I put 3 people to work? Farms is too early. It's a lot of work. I don't have water. Forger's an idea. But the Forger's got to be a lot closer to that. I got to go kill that wolf, I guess. What else can I do? Resources. Oh, a tannery is good. It costs stone. No. Cobbler's really good. The basket needs to be after the forager, and this is for farms better later on. Defenses, yeah, we're not there. Decorations is late game. We're not there at all. So the only possibility is a tannery. I really want to make sure I have the 30 stone for the town center, and that I'm not delaying the town center because of stone before I use it on other buildings. So let's just run it. Let the extra workers work the trees and the stone and stuff. Wolf is gonna wake, dude. That's magnificent. Let's start chopping over here because I'm gonna need a forager to grab these things. This will be great to make baskets. Baskets allow each villager to carry more stuff. It really increases your effectiveness. And then herbs kind of cures diseases at a very low level, but it's better than having nothing at all. There's lots of stuff. This is a golden mine for a forager. My only concern are the wolves and my very limited line of sight. Another house is built. And much of the game is just spent like this, looking at the stuff happening and making sure everything is fine-tuned. There are no accidents, there are no mistakes. It's a very slow game. I'm playing this on 2 speed. If you start this game, I really recommend starting off on 1 speed, because it might be overwhelming at the start. Oh, I said a 3rd hunter. Right, I was considering a 3rd hunter instead of a forager. I think it makes sense. If we get attacked by a bear and I don't have this, I'm screwed. Or root cellar. This is a special storage building that keeps food for longer. So food spoils less. Okay, this well is poorly placed. You can move buildings by using this button, by the way. How do you move a well? I don't know, man. I didn't make this game. How does it make sense to move a well? Not very realistic, but whatever. But I need that space. I'm gonna put yeah, I'm gonna put the food storage building here. But it also requires stone, and again, yeah, I'm very glad I have extra laborers. I'm gonna mine the other things of stone. Am I? This big boulder is preventing me from building this rock, so I think that's the priority for now. Preventing me from building this road, not rock. The wolf doesn't come back. That's good. Right click, move well. Yes, but how do you figure that happens in real life? How do you move a well? Does not sound easy. No, it does not. I'm not dead yet. Welcome to the stream. It's going well so far. We haven't lost anybody. Going through the middle of year 2. By the way, this year calendar thing above, this is the Gregorian calendar, which means that month 1 is actually the beginning of spring. This is April. And the winter is January, February, and March. Those are the coldest days of the year. Alright, so this is a random event that happens. Somebody gets sick. This may be a cause of death. There's no way to control it. I would need herbs to cure this. Herbs get stored at the houses. There's nothing to do. Maybe this person will get healed. Is it the hunter? Okay, I'm gonna fire the hunter, put somebody else here so that we don't get an interruption in our food supply. And the person that is sick just goes home and rests. That's what makes sense here. Quite unfortunate that it's the hunter. The wolf went away. I'm gonna risk this and start building more over here. Crit C, hello. This is Cat, changed username. Oh, okay. dysentery. This is not Oregon Trail. I'm not sure what that is a reference to. I still haven't decided. I talked about fucking Hunter. I should. So my hesitation was between the Hunter and these resources which cost stone. I already have enough stone. I could go for these, but I think a Hunter's more important. Ideally, I want to go to 4 Hunters, and the limiting factor is... Why can't I place here? Slope too steep? Okay. This is what I'm putting my people to do. Flatten this, please, so I can build there. And also, the food thing, I can go for it now. I think this is more important than the other production buildings. Let's make a root cellar for the to store food, so that food spoils less. That's very, very nice. And I think, yeah, the question was, can this sustain 3 hunters? It's on max population again. I think this deer cluster can sustain 3 hunters. Not 4, though. Absolutely not 4. 60 planks, 30 people. We're at 26 people and 36 planks. Yeah, it's what I tell you. I don't need more than 4 people on planks. We're going to reach 60 before we have enough berths to reach 30. Especially since we're playing this entire time with rationing on. This is going to stay until the mid or late game, by the way. Until we get cows and milk and a lot of meat. By then I can turn off the rationing policy because we have a lot of production for food when we get cattle. But we're not there yet. Hey, thank you, Collins. Thank you. Hey, D-Bass. Welcome to the stream. I don't think anybody speedruns this. It's kind of weird to speedrun this because you can run at 2 speed, 3 speed, 5 speed. So, what do you go with, real time or with in-game time? It's kind of weird. Also, not the type of game people would want to speedrun because it's just a relaxing city builder. Let's make the hunter. Now we can make the hunter. This is fine right here. What is the end-game scenario? Armies being attacked by raiders with increasingly stronger stats until you no longer survive and they kill you off. It's a survival city builder because of that. The enemies get stronger and stronger and stronger, and after a while it's just impossible to survive. But the game is generally easy. Like, before you get there, there's a lot of time spent building up your city defenses as well. Shit. Okay, that's too close. That's too close.
Need something? All right.
Let's get to the hunter before we get bit. I do not want anybody with rabies. I've been letting this wolf roam for far too long. Attack. Where's the other hunter? Oh god! Oh god! These interfaces are horrible.
Something?
Yes, kill the wolf now. Huge spreadsheet. I already have one. I already have one. This game made me a spreadsheet gamer again, which is a very good sign, by the way. Every game that makes me a spreadsheet gamer, that game has caught my attention. Cool. No more wolf. And I might look into a forager next. That still seems far. 3 hunters. Even if we get attacked by a bear now, should be fire. 3 hunters is a good milestone to be at. They're not happy about food. Well, good thing I just made a hunter. Let's make us a forager. A forager gets lots of materials, food included. According to the grid, a forager should be here. Another thing I can do is these blueberries, I can move them. Hold on, before we go into that, this has finished building a root cellar. So this is a special building just for food, and it reduces spoilage by about 50%, so it's pretty good. And I will have probably 2 of these around my town together with the markets. One thing that I forgot to do on the market is to disable raw meat and disable fish. Why is this important? Because I'm smoking the meat. I want smoked meat to be distributed, not raw meat. Not that it's a problem from a consumption or spoilage point of view, but because it brings diseases. I also do not want coal. Coal is only used in the late game when you have fireplaces that use coal instead of firewood. I have a lot of wood in this map. I don't think I will ever use that. That's the market configured. The rest are food items. And also some luxury goods like soap. I'm not producing soap yet. We'll get to it in a moment. As for this root cellar, this is the storage capacity. Every building has this. It's kind of small. And I want food variety. I'm also going to disable raw fish and raw meat. And I'm going to disable honey, which they don't consume, and medicinal roots, which they don't consume. And now I'm going to set limits. These are storage limits. They are not production limits. These are different. This doesn't mean that once I reach 20 herbs, people stop producing. Nobody stops producing. What happens is that when the amount on this storage building goes significantly above 20, somebody will move it somewhere else. So I'm just trying to get the most amount of variety of food to make the people happy while preventing the building from being reaching its limit and not being able to stock something. I will make some of these buildings exclusively for stock when we get farms and we start mass producing some of these food items, but we're not there yet. So minimum 50, maximum 100. This is something I've pre-calculated before. This will guarantee your building will never go full. And 50 is enough to have enough for your market to pick up the stuff and then distribute it to the houses. This is right next to the market, by the way. That's on purpose. We put 50 on and 100 on these nuts and the fruit. And preserve. These are late game food items. We might not even get there. You don't need every food item. As long as you have a bit of variety, your people will be happy and healthy, by the way. If you just give them meat and fish, if you give them nothing but protein, they will get scurvy. They will get sick. So there are these food types. You can see them there: protein, grain, vegetable, fruit, dairy, and luxury. And they like to pick things from different types so they stay healthy and happy. This building is configured until the late game. I don't need to do that ever again. These nuts mentioned. Hey, Cereal Chilla. Welcome to the stream. By the way, where's my cart? It's here. Okay, now I disable all the food everywhere else. It's done. I don't want herbs here either. Herbs belong there. Honey can be here, that's fine. And this one only has logs and stone. Cool. 27 population, we're not at 30. I used a little bit of stone, but the planks are still not there yet. I'm trying to rush T2 town center, but it's looking bad. Guys, we need meat. Let's get the forager going so we have a bit of food variety. This will let us get a few vegetables to increase our food variety. Yeah, scurvy is pretty bad. People can die from it, but as long as you have a little bit of food variety somewhere, it's very rare. The deadliest disease in this game is rabies. You do not want to get people bit by wolves. I was talking about these things. These are blueberry bushes, and unlike any other forageable resource in the game, you can move these. I learned this very late into the game, but you can click on one of the foraged things. I'm going to click the one that has 25 units, which is the biggest one, and then I'm going to move them like I move a building. It's really weird. It has a building icon. I didn't figure it out because this is how to move the building of the bush. It's not a building. And I'm going to put it there. I'm going to do this with all the 25s because these are the big bushes with lots of food. And then I can, with any villager, gather the resource and immediately put it in the fruit cellar where spoilage is reduced. This is very important because much like raw meat and raw fish, which last only 3 months, berries last only 4, so it's very limited still. This is a 25. I'm going to put the 25 here. 2 more 25. That's a 20. That's too far. They're gonna get killed by the wolves. Nothing down south. I think these are safe. I just killed the wolf that was here. There's not gonna be another one, is it? Is there? That's the wrong place. Hold on. Cancel that. No, 25. 25. Let's put it all around the root cellar. And I'm going for this as well. Maybe it's a bit risky. But like this, if at any point in time we reach 0 food, we're already on 4 again. It was just a little while longer while the hunters dealt with the meat from the carcasses. But anyway, that'll be a little bit more food in quantity and variety. That's very good. I have knowledge to spend. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, the second point of knowledge that I like to spend is here in stone cutting. My music player stopped because we've listened to the entire track of the entire game. I'm just gonna put... I've made a new playlist, which is called Calm Classical. And it's really good for this type of game. So let's just listen to it. Not exactly very calm to start off with, but that's fine. This is from Dungeon Siege. Okay, the third point that I'd like to invest tech in is stone cutting, also because this is a lot of efficiency for a lot of people right now. Stone is quite important at the start, but soon I'll want to improve this so that the market makes more gold. Yes, I've got the knowledge. Forge is almost up. Building this building will allow us to see a little bit further. Hopefully there are no wolves there, but now we have 3 hunters, so we can even leave one of them producing food and take the 2 others to get safety from wolves or whatever. Make sure we still have trees. I think I want to move people's workspace more down here. Did I fuck this up? I don't want berries. Let's deactivate stones and get the trees and bushes out of the way here. We can chop wood from there next. Yeah, this kind of music fits just fine. That's not a huge line of sight radius, but I guess it'll do. We now have a forager. The forager gets all of these different things. Berries are food, greens are food, and we jump over here. Mushrooms are food, and these nuts are food. Eggs are food. And then there's 3 different things. Hi, Toby Fox, by the way. There's willow, which is not food, but it allows you to make baskets, and these 2 are for medicine. I don't care about medicinal roots. I can click on these things to make a priority. I want food. I can make it in other buildings. I want the forager to get the other stuff, like herbs and willow. And we get some mushrooms. Sure, that's not a very big area of effect. If I go here, I get the berries. I don't care about the berries. I'm moving them to my town. Maybe I do this. We do get mushrooms. We get more herbs and more willow there. And also some eggs. This seems great. I gotta make sure the circle is grabbing everything. I just hope he doesn't get bit by a wolf, because I have not explored that yet. Double check your choices. I hope this game can't be Tobied, but we'll find out. Yeah, that's within the circle. This should be fine for the forager to start working. A problem here is that it's very far from a source of water. So the forager will create its own food by gathering, well, mushrooms and eggs in this case, but it doesn't have water, and I have no lakes nearby, so I really need to make wells and be careful about these. Actually, I should make 2 wells. Now that I have a bit of extra stone, still not 30 population for the town center, I'm gonna make a well. Another reason why I use the 12 grid square is because the very center of the square is a perfect area of effect for a well in the middle. Not just for the waters, for people to drink in the houses, but also to put out fires. Sometimes there are fires. This one, so this will be housing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's correct. I'm gonna have houses here. It's gonna be the mirror of this, so I want 4. What? It's from here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 houses. Now I'm gonna want to... What am I putting here? Sorry, I'm mentally visualizing what my city is going to be in the future, so I don't need to move the well. It's not a problem to move the well, but it takes labor time, and if I can reduce the labor wasted, my city will grow faster. This is the space of a market, but there will be no market here. What will be here? There will be a bakery and a pub. That's 2 plus 2, that's 4. There'll be an apiary. Hold on. I'm thinking of the endgame industries. I really don't want to move this well, but I think this is the correct spot for it. Let's go. Okay. Any berries that have 25, I'm moving them to town. I could move all of these blueberries. There are other types of berries that blossom later on. This is an early spring. The blueberries are an early spring food type. I'm going to start harvesting these right now. Let's get those, and the others I'll leave them for the future. These I cannot move. It's just the blueberries. Almost reaching 60 planks in the pop. Dysentery. Rest in peace, Indala. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Somebody's died. I was really trying to avoid this from happening so early on, because now I have to use a lot of stone to build a cemetery. Like, there's a deceased body there. I need to bury it. And moving, you can't move graveyards, strangely. If you place it here, you can move it later on. But it costs gold, and I really want to place the graveyard correctly. So now I need to build this. Rip. I'm gonna build the smallest... It's just sandstone. That's cool. The smallest graveyard possible, 3x3. I don't expect a lot of people to die on my town. I really don't want it to happen. If this is my industry and these are my farms, I can't really build it here. I need to build it where? Here? What will be here? Do I have farms on this side? No. But I might have cows grazing here in the future. Livestock herding things. It's not very good there. That's a swampy terrain. Wait. I do want my citizens to live as long as possible. Immortality is not possible. Is there water here? Can I fish here? No, it's just a swamp. It's a swampy area. I can't put my cattle grazing there. Graveyard Keeper Simulator. This is a good place for cattle, but my city's edge is gonna be here, and this is not enough space. What the fuck? This terrain looks terrible for cattle. This is for excuse me, that's another hiccup. This is for farms. This is for farms up until there. What do I do for cattle? It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It ends here. No, this is a mountain. I'm gonna have mines there. Anyway, I just need to know where the cattle will not be. This is industry. The cattle might be there, which means I can make a graveyard. Maybe here, and it's not a big issue. If the cattle is here, my food production also needs to move, and my hunters together with it. But I don't even see another deer resource. I will need to hunt more. Yes, the mine's iron ore, not kaboom. I'm gonna have to mine gold, iron ore, and coal to make, well, gold and weapons and armor. I need a graveyard. I'm gonna make it here. I'm gonna regret this. That's what I'm gonna do. At least not close to the town. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's far enough. I don't think I'll need to move my graveyard much if I put it here. I once wasted more than 1,000 golds in one of my first cities because I made a huge graveyard, like a 9x9 graveyard instead of a small one. That was mistake number 1. And then I made it in somewhere where I needed to put farms on and put industry on, and I needed to move the graveyard, and I paid a fortune in gold doing so. So small graveyard, this is good. 10 stone shouldn't stop. Shouldn't stop this. I still need 4 more population and 4 more planks. You see, the planks are gonna outrun the population. So I'm gonna be waiting. Let's turn this off. I'm gonna be waiting on the population for the tier 2 town center. I'm not gonna be waiting on the planks. I'm very glad that I trusted the build order. 4 is more than enough. $32. You gotta chop down some trees along the way. Yes, you do. Alright, Daisy is our forager. Let's hope she doesn't die. She's basically exploring, but if I see wolf, I'm sending her back. Wolves are coming from there. That's a wolf den. I can destroy it too. With 3 hunters? Probably not. I would love to grab these nuts with the forager. I can grab them with my people, but I can't move them. Oh, there's these nuts. Nuts are the superfood of the nature because, first of all, they're a fruit type, which is rare enough, and it's not protein, so it's good. It's not vegetables, which is good. So, but also nuts are a superfood because these nuts last for 18 months, 1.5 years. It's a good base spoilage without needing to convert the food type, which is fantastic. You know what? I'm gonna tell people to harvest these nuts. There's gonna be lots of these nuts on these streams. Hey, yo, D-Tex. Welcome. Okay, pay attention to the forager. She's collecting willow. I'm unsure about her priorities now. No, this makes sense. She needs to start at the beginning of the year when these things first appear. What is this? Oh, that's the graveyard, right. And this is the well. Stone went down. I need 30. Now I have blanks before I have stone, but the problem is going to be the population. I need 4 births. Instead we got 1 death. Yeah, we're being set back by these diseases. Yes, there is honey. It does not have curative properties in this game, though. Honey is great to sell to traveling merchants. You make a fortune out of that. But not until we get farms. We're still a bit away from farms. This is taking forever. We're in the middle of year 2. I should have already upgraded, but we're getting unlucky with the population. Daisy. Daisy? Daisy. How do you pronounce this? It's gotta be Daisy. It's gotta be Daisy. Don't get bit by a wolf now, Daisy. We've got sand and clay. These are good early game resources to have lying around. They're a bit far from my town, but it shouldn't be a problem. I hope. Somebody please build that and bury the corpse. Let's build this road. Horus has got these nuts. Alright. Yeah, she's basically exploring. This is scary. I should have done this in the winter with my hunters, but we've only had 1 winter so far. She's gotten all the willow. How much willow are you carrying? 52. Beautiful. We're gonna make baskets out of that soon. And then efficiency goes up. Cemeteries here. Let's bury the deceased person, please.
Yes?
Yeah, this person is carrying a body, but, well, no details there. Not important. There'll be a tombstone there. That's a big rock. I'm distracted. You should look at what is my next goal? Tier 2 town center. And also, by the way, I've reached the amount of blanks I wanted. I'm gonna reduce 1. No, I have a surplus of workers, right? 5 plus 4, that's 9. I have 5 surplus workers. I could. I don't have a surplus of stone. Right, so the next industries I want to make is clothes. I want to make shoes and winter coats so that they keep warm and they don't hurt their feet. That's these 2. They both cost stone. It's just 5 stone, but I need 30 before we reach 30. No. Oh, okay, maybe just this one. Just this one. Knowledge generated. Cool. Do we go for the market now? What can I do? I should already be... When I get this point of knowledge, usually I can use the tier 2 things from the town center. I'm very late here. I don't have half of these industries. I don't even have shoes yet. Viewing distance for the town center is good, but it's not worth a tech point. This will be the first step for Military upgrades, it's too early for that. This is defenses. I don't think I'm even going to put that in at all. Hygiene, reduced chance of sickness. We just lost somebody because of dysentery. This or money? Do I go greedy or do I save my people? I always use this, usually. I've never seen somebody die to random sickness this early. And I'm not even producing soap, it's too early for that. I don't have farms, I don't have fish. This is useless. This is good for the forager, but it's not my most urgent matter to take care of. It's either the market or this. Do I believe it's gonna happen again? Am I gonna lose another person to disease? Some of these are contagious, by the way. Yeah, no, let's go here. Click. Okay. Better safe than sorry. I can't be greedy. We'll put tech there next time for extra gold from the market. We have 29 gold, we're not even using it yet. Cool. We've got willow. Foraging herbs. After that, we'll have herbs here. After we have herbs here, they will distribute herbs to the houses and sicknesses should reduce the chance of sicknesses. We've gotten a lot of blueberries here. Food-wise, we should be fine for a while. We've got 5 months. Looking good. What are you foraging? Herbs. Yes, exactly. That's the priorities I set. Fantastic. Stone. There's another industry that I could make, which is soap. Does it require tier 2? What is the soap factory? Soap shop is tier 2. Fuck. Tier 2 is taking too long. We're gonna enter the winter and I don't have tier 2. Make babies, quick. Get busy, guys. We need 2 more babies. I've got everything else. Cobbler or tannery? What do I need more? Shoes or hide coats? I'm gonna produce one of those two. My town center that says all the basic needs are met for my population. I've done some spreadsheet work and I know that both of these buildings use pelts, but the cobbler shop makes more money out of shoes than this one makes out of pelts. So if I'm gonna start making things early and my citizens are not complaining about not having shoes or winter clothes, I might as well make the one that makes the most profit in the long term. So let's make a cobbler shop, 5 stone. What's quicker, making 2 babies or making 5 stone? Please answer in chat. Somebody, preferably somebody who's experienced in making babies and working on a quarry. Any fathers who work on a quarry on this stream? That's the only people I want answers from. This terrain is garbage. I can't build anywhere. Is this one of those Age of Empires games like... No, this one is like Settlers. Not so much like Age of Empires. There's another storage building that I need to produce, which is the storage depot, which is like a small storehouse that I'd like to put next to the houses. This costs 20 logs? I can build this right now. No problem. And I should move this there. And then I need the cobbler shop. Right. Nine months versus quarry. Yes, there's 42. Thank you. This is not Diablo music. This is made by Matt Wellman, who is the same composer who made Diablo music. This is music from a game called Torchlight. And it's fantastic. Cobbler. Can put it here. This does not decrease desirability. I can't even put it there. This one should be close to the pelts, so the hunters. This will be the 4th hunter here. That's fine. Let's go. 5 stone. All right. Let's see those 2 babies being born. Please, quick. Chop, chop. Chop, chop with the babies. Don't quote me on that. That sounds horrible. Anyway. Chop, chop with the trees. That sounds better. Yikes. Chop, chop with these trees too. We're building more things. I should build it under shelter too, by the way. Planks, we're good. Stone, we're good. Yes, yes. Gonna start making shoes. How many pelts have I been gathering? So this is a byproduct of the hunting industry. The hunters produce food and pelts and tallow. This is animal fat. This is used to make soaps. Soaps are important to keep people hygienic, healthy, without disease and stuff. Pelts are a moneymaker. Let's make some shoes. $36 stone. I'm making another industry. I have the people. I have the workers. And there's a small scroll icon there, which means when I finish building this building for the first time, I get 1 tech, 1 knowledge. This is a very smelly production building. I need to put it far away. What's up with this fucking terrain? It's gotta be here. It's gotta be close to the hunters. Closest is here. Also, I will want to move this over there. I can't build anywhere here. Long winter and no entertainment. People will naturally form couples out of boredom. I don't have any entertainment and the winters are really cold here. Get cozy, guys. Get busy. I need to flatten all of this to build here later on before I make the tannery and start making winter coats. Okay, this is the fourth and final, kind of final storage building. This is a smaller version of the storehouse. The storage depot, I find it really good for storing goods and luxury goods and things that the houses use that aren't food. This is just for food. So I'm gonna disable all the food here because this is a bad place to keep food. The spoilage is high. I disabled barrels here, yes. And I'm gonna disable barrels. Also, spices. Do spices have spoilage? They do. Spices should be here. They are. That's all good. Remove spices. Remove herbs. Hold on. Remove fucking everything. I just want a few things here. I want firewood. Let's do the same trick that I did with the other one, but this time it's not food. 50 to 100 firewood should be enough for the houses around here. There'll be a second one. What do I want to store next to them? Right, clothes, books. These are late game things. Oh, come on, click. Books, tools. Everybody uses tools. People can't work or work very slowly if they don't have tools. Not heavy tools, not weapons. This is not for the city. Shoes. Wait, not 50. That's too much. Hold on. This should be 1020. Yes, 50 this is huge. If I have 50 of one of these, I'm selling them because I'm overproducing. 10 to 20 is more than enough here. Clothes. These are summer clothes. It doesn't keep them warm. It just keeps them happy. Baskets. I'm gonna start making these really soon. Baskets will really skyrocket the efficiency of my workers carrying stuff left and right. Candles, soap. Spices is a food thing. Pottery. This is a luxury item. Some of these sell for quite a pretty penny. And this is the setup for the town storage. Medicine is here, right? Yeah, medicine is a food item category. I don't know why. They don't eat this. This is just late game healing stuff for the hospital and the apothecary. They don't need pelts. I think that's it. Okay, this is set up. We have a cobbler shop. I'm going to immediately put 2 people here. I'm going to check my workers. I can put 4 more people to work. I'm definitely putting 2 here because if I overproduce shoes, I sell shoes in the trade center and I make a lot of money. I really need a tier 2. Come on, make babies. Get busy. Siddhartha, welcome to the stream. I'm not planning Doom for the time being. Sorry. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat some ibuprofen. Please don't. That's a joke. You'll get sick. Medicine is not food. The forager did not get killed. Daisy's doing a great job. Getting these herbs. Are these herbs here? Where are the herbs? She produced herbs. Where are the herbs? Market? Who's got the herbs? What? She produced 76 herbs.
Need anything?
Oh, she's carrying them right now. Okay, now we're gonna have herbs and diseases are gonna lower. Hopefully. Oh, please make babies. Come on. The whole town's waiting on those two beautiful births. I've got the planks. I've got everything else. I'm gonna reduce one person here. I don't need as many... Fuck, I instantly regretted it. I have an overflow of workers. I can sell these. I can stockpile these. I'll need them to build other stuff. Let's leave 4 workers there. Even though that goes against my... My build order is completely fucked. My build order would be make a tier 2 town center like month 4 or 5 of year 2, and then immediately make more houses for the extra people, start working on wagons, clay, and then the school, and at the same time have a trade center somewhere around here. But I immediately have remove one of these workers to get more logs. I've had to improvise. That's that. Build orders not going according to plan, and I'll leave 4 here. It makes perfect sense. I might as well start building this road through the trees. They'll cut them down, because I think I'm going to attack this wolf den soon. If with the 3 hunters, 3 hunters will be good to attack a wolf den. Fuck, the deer are running out. I really need to explore this winter. If I don't have another source of food, this might be a problem. The previous maps had so many deer, so many hunt. Do you put them to work since they want? No. So about the population, if you hover your mouse over here, it says the age brackets of the population. There's 6 brackets. It's infant. Wait, there's another one there. It's infant, child, adolescent, adult, senior, and elderly. They only start, the working age is 15, so they start working when they get to adolescence. So those 8 adolescents are already working. It says there, fit to work, 26, that's 18 plus 8. The 2 babies are not working. You can't put a baby chopping trees. Not in this game. It doesn't make sense. And they are born, they have an age. You can click on one of them. Tyria is 33 years old.
Hi.
Luana is 20.
What is it?
Hawkran is 36. They all individually age. They all individually age and they all individually do their tasks. There's no magic working in this game, except maybe for one thing. Mushrooms! Yeah, let's get more food in here. Since the hunters might not be sustainable, maybe I'm gonna make more foragers. Foragers are a horrible fucking source of food. Horrible. I need to explore more, I guess. This build order might not be suitable for maps with little food. Now that I've built this second storage building, I'm gonna move this. I had this close to the market. They kind of deposit the gold here. It's not super important. I'm gonna move this more here once they finish with this leveling. Okay, that got leveled. I'm gonna move this here. So this is storage for the industry blocks that I'm gonna have around here. Now that the market has its own. And I wanted to make a tannery, right? I have stone, I have planks. Let's make a tannery here. Yes. And that will use pelts to make winter clothes. Welcome, raiders. We got raided. Skullfur, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. You're watching Farthest Frontier. This is a settlers-like, relaxing city builder with a survival element, military element to it. Been having a lot of fun with this game lately. Last deer. They repopulate, but the rate at which they repopulate is much lower than the rate at which these hunters hunt them down. We're getting to the winter. Oh my god, year 2 and we don't upgrade the town center. Get those babies going! Come on guys, get busy. You know what to do. You know you like it. Part of the reason why this is so slow is because I have still this policy active. Mine is 30% happiness. They're not as happy. Birth rate is 4%. Oh, come on. That's not even an excuse. I was trying to excuse you guys for not getting busy. You have no excuses. 96%. That's more than enough to make a lot of babies. Come on. or immigrants. Sometimes there's just a couple of 1 or 2 immigrants that join. You don't even get a notification. You just get an increase of people. And the advantage of immigrants here is that they immediately join the labor force. They are workers immediately. You don't have to wait and feed them for 15 years before they start working, unlike babies. The advantage of babies, though, is after they get to 15 and they start working, they will do that their entire lives, whereas some of the immigrants that join are quite old already. So there's advantages and disadvantages to everything. Keep making sure they are always chopping logs. Build a road towards this wolf den, and oh, the deer repopulated. That's great. Somebody's making babies. See how this is how this works in nature. So why don't you do it like they do on the Discovery Channel, guys? Just 2 babies, come on. Your Doom game improved by watching me? Oh, that's a nice compliment, thank you. Knowledge. Oh, now I'm getting greedy. Now I'm going all the... Hold on. Steal your squirrels? This is not as important. This is useless. We don't have farms. Not yet. Useless. We are producing shoes. So think about these tech choices. It's kind of... I don't get choice paralysis when investing in these because it's quite easy to measure how influential one investment of a point is going to be. This one, for example, tells you that to produce shoes, you get 25% less work. What does that mean? It means that these 2 people producing shoes will be 25% faster producing their shoes. So I get a 25% bonus that applies to 2 people. That is nothing! If I had an industry of shoes with 20 people working, this would be huge. But as it stands, 2 people will make enough shoes for my entire population and enough to sell to incoming traders and make money out of it. I would much rather invest on the little gold that I get from the market, because this will scale as my population grows. The market gets gold based on the number of houses, and that's one of our objectives, getting babies, getting immigrants, increasing that number. So that is a much better investment in tech. Winter is here. This is a fail. I didn't get to town center level 2. There's nothing I can do. I cannot disable this to increase births because I don't have the food production to feed 40 people. I'm only feeding 20 right now with this cheat code, let's call it that. This policy is so good. But yeah, it sometimes kind of reduces the population growth. We got unlucky. Sweatshop level of shoes with just 2 people. I don't think I need 2 people making hide coats with pelts though. So, but I do have the extra workers, and this is another source of money, so why not? As long as I'm not over-consuming pelts more than the hunters are producing, and the pelts from the hunters depend on the deer. Shit, I'm gonna reduce this to 1. 1 should be enough for having winter coats for everybody. What else can I do? If I don't upgrade to tier 2, there's nothing I can do. This is not good. 100 gold? No way. That's late game stuff. I don't know why that even is available on tier 1. I could make another forger. I could invest in a farm early on. Year 3 is when I start making farms in advance. Farms take a very long time to start producing crops, if you do it right. The compost yard will be important. 4 gold a month. I could make this. No, basket! Yes! How many workers do I have? I'm gonna make a basket shop. That's important. 5 plus 4, 9. I have 3 people. I can make a basket shop. This will be so good. I need to place this close to... This does not have negative desirability. Close to the forager. Let's go. And I still have blanks and stone for the upgrade. Come on, 1 more baby! 1 more baby! 1 more baby! Come on! I really want the upgrade. This is gonna take a long time to build though, so we're not getting this in year 2 at all. This is so slow. So unlucky here. I can keep building this. I don't need to pause for this. Nothing's happening. Although I will want to save somewhere here. When it gets super cold, everybody goes in their houses. That's my save for year 2. Keep doing this. Basket shop's gonna be great. Where is my... Oh, it's hidden. Okay. Hidden by some greens. You know what it means in Portuguese? Huh? Which one? Huh? I didn't see that name. What? Sova. Ah! I didn't associate that word. Where's Sova? Quem é que vai levar uma sova? Sova.
Aye.
I didn't notice that. Nice catch. Okay, baskets, let's start with just one person, and I'm running kind of short on laborers. Let's not put more people to work. It's good to have baskets on year 1, on year 2, but it would be better to have this. Nobody's baking babies. Come on, just one. One baby, one immigrant. Come on. I'm already late, I think, for saving the game. I like to save at month 11 and a half. Let's... No! That's the wrong save name. What's happening? No! What the fuck? I wanted to delete that save game, not load. What happened? Sowa means an owl in Polish. Okay, I accidentally loaded the game instead of deleting it. This game has so many usability problems. Like, you click on the game to load, it opens a window with a confirmation, yes or no. You click on a game to delete, and it opens an exactly looking window with a yes or no confirmation. You get confused. I was expecting that yes or no confirmation window to be the, are you sure you want to delete the save game? But no, I was loading. Did I lose progress? Did I load the save game that I just saved? If then, it's fine. The yes-no confirmation is swapped? Oh, I didn't even notice it was swapped. Meatified, by the way, welcome to the stream. This is the equivalent of a face rock, I guess. I didn't notice that the yes or no were swapped, but I did want to press yes, but on the delete save game, not the load. I think I didn't lose anything. Let's see, this just takes forever now. And it would have no music if it wasn't for my music player, so I'm glad... Please don't crash. Okay, please don't crash. There are autosaves, yeah. But if I just saved the game and I loaded the same... If I didn't, I'd just load that. Yeah, I just saved the game, it's fine. If this is not the correct save, I'll load the correct save, we'll be fine. This takes forever. Machine is so slow. Hey Mufasa, welcome to the stream. This is the save that I just saved. We're fine. We didn't lose anything. What is an Iron Man run? So it means that I don't do what I just did. I don't reload saves. This was an accidental save and it had no consequence in the game. But if, for example, I get attacked by wolves and people die, I can't reload the game to go kill the wolves in advance with that information. That would not be an Iron Man run. Iron Man run just means that if something goes wrong, you are not allowed to reload. You just go with it. You just use save games to, you know, go to sleep and play the next game, the next day. That's perfectly fine, but not to reload just because you got unlucky. Yeah, sova means an ass beating in Portuguese. That is correct. Okay, this is not a very cold winter, which is cool because people keep producing during the months of the winter. I wanted to check this before month 12, and I checked these graphs in month 11 because they get bugged in month 12. I've reported this bug. I really hope they fix it because it's so annoying. You see those graphs? That's year 1 and year 2, and some of these have 2 values for the same year. They get squished there, and it doesn't make sense. And year 2 didn't even end yet. I don't understand why this happens once you reach month 12 of the previous year. Anyway, important things to check. This is the report, the 12 months report for all of our industries. First things first. Meat, 0 spoiled. Everything was smoked, and the smoked meat we're overproducing, producing more than we are consuming, which means we have a little bit of a stockpile of meat, which is great. This has long spoilage. Fantastic. Everything else being consumed from food types is just stuff that the immigrants bought. I'm not producing any of these. I'm producing mushrooms though, but we are overproducing mushrooms. That's cool. I'm not doing any. Oh, I should have berries and nuts and fruits. Berries. I've produced berries. I've collected berries. Why does it say 0? The graph doesn't say 0. Oh my god. You see that graph down there? It's at the green produced is at 20. And 18. Something like that. Why does it say 0? It's the bug. 12 months bug. Do I look at the graphs? Do I look at the numbers? I don't even know. I might be taking the wrong decisions based on the wrong information. Nuts? I look at this to see, should I gather more berries and nuts to feed my population, or are they enough? I think nuts are fine. Berries are not fine. We should gather enough berries so that they spoil because they have a short spoilage. Nuts have a long spoilage, so we're not going to see nuts spoiling even if we're gathering too much, but we will see berries spoiling if we're gathering too much, and it's 0. So I want more berries. We're not producing any of these. So here's what I'm going to do. I know these are all 25s. I'm harvesting only the first one. I'm going to get 25 more. And if on my tech tree I put points here, each of those forage resources gets +2, and I can put 3 points here, which means +6 on every single instance of foraging resources. This is huge. I might actually be investing in this after I finish with the gold tech from the market. Where was I? Outside of food, we have agriculture. Willow. I want to see how much willow this place is producing, how much willow the basket shop is consuming, and based on that I might put a second person if we have overflow of willow to make more baskets to sell. Herbs, there's nothing else here. Pelts, this is good. We've just started consuming pelts. I have to make sure that the hunters are producing enough pelts to feed the shoe and coat industry. Tallow is useless. I actually don't want to stockpile this because this can get clogged up and fill my storage buildings with useless stuff. I might have to delete those. Firewood. We've consumed 50. Our rates are 50. Let's keep it at that. Wood planks we're overproducing. It's not a problem. Gold from the market. We've already made 12 shoes. This is what I mean. This... on tier 1, if you're preparing to make gold for tier 2 when you have the trade center, this is the building to make and to put 2 people on it. Not only does 1 pelt make 2 units of shoes, unlike this one where 2 pelts makes 1 coat, so it's a 4-to-1 ratio on the usage of resources, but also these guys produce these shoes so much faster than those guys make coats. So we'll be producing a lot of shoes. 12 shoes. I just made this building. We already have 12. That's enough spare for the population. They have their own shoes and they're fine. And then this on the market will make me a lot of gold. Shoes are the way to go. Hey Hido, welcome to the stream. Tetrahydra, welcome to the stream. There are no bugs in this game. I've never seen a bug if you keep your eyes closed. This game could use some polish. It still feels kind of like an early access kind of thing sometimes. But they've been working on it. I'm sure that in the coming future those things should be ironed. How fast does it time this game? I'm playing on 2 times speed, 2x. You can go up to 5x if you want, so it accelerates quite a bit. If you play on 1x, it's great for relaxing and just, enjoying the music and relaxing to the gameplay. If you don't want to stress yourself out and really do everything at your leisure time, you can always pause the game, like I'm paused now to look at this because the time needs to be frozen, otherwise these numbers keep changing. And you can go to half speed if you want. So from half to 5 times speed. It's pretty good that they allow you to do that. Where were we? Logs, stone, we don't have luxury goods. Armaments, arrows. We've consumed 50 arrows per year. This is a good metric to know how much we should be producing. I still want a stock of 100. Yeah, it's around 100. The time between Christmas and New Year is so fucking weird. What do you mean, in the game or in real life? Oh. Hunters. Fargus is bringing in a deer carcass. Let's let him finish that. And then we take the 3 hunters when you attack the wolves. Should I attack the wolves or should I explore? I think these wolves are far enough. And if they approach, the hunters are right here. Wolves from this side is not a problem. If I get attacked from wolves from this side, that is a big problem. So I think I'm gonna explore. That's what I do this winter. If I'm gonna explore, I might as well send them out already.
All right.
You go there.
What is it?
Yeah. I should take them together. At least 2 by 2, right? Fine. Let's. No, I need to explore more. I don't have enough time till the end of the year. They need to go back to chopping meat. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. They have bows and swords, and this counts as armor. Let's go. Let's explore. Reduce the speed a little bit here, so that if I see a wolf on the horizon, I back off quickly. Oh, come on. Nobody made babies. I just did one little baby. Come on. It's ridiculous. No immigrants either. I'm getting so unlucky in this run. Year 2 and no tier 2 town center.
Will do.
Garbage. Okay, that's the wolf den.
Done.
Don't approach. Actually,
right.
Let's go explore out here. Oh
All
shit!
right.
Oh shit! There's a
course.
raider camp. These are the enemies.
As you say.
Don't
Done.
approach. Let them be. Let them be. Let them be. Oh my god.
On it.
So that's the warning that I got on year 2. Let's explore this way.
All right.
Okay, raiders there, wolves here.
As you wish.
Keep moving. Thank God I chose to explore, not attack the wolves. What happens at the end of the year? Oh, at the end of the year ends.
All right.
And a new year begins. Lots of things happen at the end of the year. When a new year begins,
Done.
all of these foraging things that are grayed out in the spring, they are harvestable again. I don't want to alert the raiders, but I want to explore as close to them as possible. Keep moving.
Done.
It should be here, right? Where is there? Yeah. No, no, no! Don't shoot!
Okay,
don't
then.
shoot! No!
As
Oh
you
my
say.
god, I dodged those arrows.
Done.
A little bit too close there. Holy shit, the range on those towers, that's crazy.
Of course.
I gotta keep an eye on these. It's
Okay,
so risky. Run around the black areas with a house open within the building menu. Oh yeah, you can do this. And it'll tell you, raider camp nearby, there's one there. That's kind of cheating, I don't like to see that. Wolf den! It doesn't tell you about the wolf dens.
As you wish.
All right.
Yeah, it feels kind of cheaty for me that. I don't do that.
Of course. Done.
Okay then.
Okay. This boulder's still surviving. I think it's a bug. I think it's a feature. Pretty sure it's intended. It does reveal information that shouldn't be there.
Okay then.
But I don't think it's ever gonna change. Fog of War, never heard of it.
Done.
This is a beautiful winter music,
As
by
you
the
wish.
way. Enjoying the sun reflected in the snow-covered plains of this beautiful country.
As you say.
There's a chest here. I can even put the hunter's... There's another chest here. Wow, exploration and deer. Shit, that's far though. You know what? The new year has begun. You just hunt down a deer and bring it back now. If you can bring back 2, that would be even nicer. Because you're close, so I'm not losing on the distance from these deer being so far away. I didn't explore this area very much. I'm gonna keep this hunter exploring,
then.
because those deer are spent anyway. They're not gonna do anything here. So let's keep going. Yes, newly wedded. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Shepherd, and welcome.
As you say.
I need to check my build order again. What's next? Tier 2 town center. There's nothing I can do unless I upgrade the Tier 2 town center, and they just won't make babies. I'm locked in. I can't do anything. What can I do? I should probably, at the end of the year, I should probably check the population needs are met. Happiness is fine. They're worried about their clothes a little bit. I'm making shoes and coats now. I can't make summer clothes yet. I'll need to buy them from a trade center, which requires, again, Tier 2 town center. Yeah, Toby. I think it's time to farm. This is year 3. It's time to farm. Let's plan our farm, and then I go back to exploring with the hunters. Should Iron Man mode involve 0 accepted immigration? Why? Iron Man just means no saving and loading. You can't save scum. Iron Man means you cannot save scum. Or you cannot load at all unless you're pausing the game, and you cannot replay any part of the game. All of this is 90% factor. Above there it is not. 75 is still good. Okay, I have a pretty big area for farms here. I can put all my farms on this side. It should be fine. 90%, 86. That drops off really fast. 90%, 80, 87. This line is bad. Below the end, it's over there. Below this, it's all 90%. So I want to make farms here. Do it all yourself. Your own village, births only. I mean, that's a valid extra challenge, but it's just not called Iron Man, I think. Not in general. How long is this? Oh, come on, get this fertility. It went off my face. Build farm. 90% starts here. What the fuck is that? This is 7 by 1. 7 by 1. Oh, that's a lot of 90%. Bought the game 2 days ago and finished my first 16-hour playthrough on easy mode. That's pretty fast. I think my first city took way over 16 hours. How can you guess where the raiders will attack from when piling your city? You cannot. They spawn at the extremities of the fog of war outside of your city, and they will attack you from all sides if they can, unless you have rivers or mountains or natural obstacles that will funnel your enemies into a certain spawn. Otherwise, you can't really control it. Actually, you can, by reaching the end game and exploring the entire map with buildings everywhere, and then you force the fog of war of being in just one corner, but that's late game. In the early game, it's impossible. You need to expect them from anywhere. Okay, so this is 7 by 11 of 90% fertility factor. This is where I want my most efficient farms to be on. I like 5 by 5 farms, which is the minimum size. That means 25 slots. I have to do a bit of math here. This is 77 worth of space. 25 times 3 farms, 75. If I lose 2... If I lose 2 squares, I can do perfectly enough. I have perfectly enough space for 5 25-sized farms. I can lose those 2 above, and then I make the 5 farm there. So let's make the first one. I need to block a lot of terrain. Okay, so a few farm tricks. Farms can be from 5 by 5 minimum size to 12 by 12 maximum size. And then you can expand them to be even bigger than 12 by 12. I never make big farms because it's better to have small farms that are easy and fast to build and faster to get going. Not only you get farm produce earlier, but also you can make 3 farms in the time that you would make one big one. And 3 farms can rotate and give you more stable economy, because I will show you once we finish making the first farm. Farms are managed on a 3-year rotation. 75 by 25 is 3. Yes, 75 divided by 25 is 3. I'm here to explain you the game, not basic math. Come on, keep up, guys. Please keep up. 25 times 3 is 75. Yes, man, you're making me doubt myself now. Holy shit. Anyway, I want to build a farm like this, 4x7. But I can't, because it says, hey, minimum size 5, right? However, there's a tiny little trick you can do. First of all, I'm going to use fences. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to use fences. I'm going to build 2 fence build sites. It's just the build sites, not the actual fences, and they occupy that space. And then I'm going to make, it doesn't matter, whatever. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. House, house, house. These are build sites. These houses will never be built. This only works as barriers so that I can make a farm under the smallest limit size. And this should, by doing this, extending them over the houses, and it will build exactly on those green tiles. Is this 25 though? This is 7 by 4. That's 28 minus 2. It's 26. It's one too many. Shit. Shit. It does not work. Stay a while and listen. Seeing where the raider camp is cheating? I mean, you set your rules for yourself. You don't get to say who is cheating on their own rules, because everybody plays according to their own rules. I, personally, for my games, I don't like to use buildings like this and check for raiders outside of the fog of war. Although I've done it accidentally. Whatever. I've seen it anyway. I've explored this camp. And I think there's one down here. If you use that rule for yourself too, that's fine. There's always a risk of exploring. I think it should be part of the game. This is 28 minus 2. This is 26. I need to remove 1 slot. It doesn't work there. I can't remove 4 either. What if I remove 3 there? Or maybe 3 like this? I remove this slot. That should work. Okay. So 1 more fence and we're good. This should be 25. This is 7 by 4. That's 28 minus 3, 25. Yes, so now I place there. And I can remove the rest of the things that I'm not going to build, and the farm will have... Hold on, I did another thing wrong. There's another trick to building farms of custom shapes. This is the shape and size that I want. There's another trick, which is the square in which you start to expand your farm from is the place where the first 2 tiles are built. And the first 2 tiles of a farm are the place where the farmers will deposit the goods. And if that is turned towards your storage in your city, that means that's less travel time for your farmers. A tiny efficiency trick for your farms. I think I'm gonna make those 2 tiles, these 2, be the drop-off point of the farm, and the rest be the actual farm. Or I can do those 2, which is closer. The road is closer, right? Also, I can use this to put apiaries here. There or here, there or here. I think the road makes more sense, and it's better for apiaries. So let's do those 2, and then the rest of the farm. This is exactly 25 by 25 farm done. With the right starting point, the right dimensions, and the right shape. Please destroy? Why is this not destroying the build sites? Destroy the houses. And there you go, a canvas for the perfect shape of my farm. Thought those 2 tiles were for the apiary. They're not, they're the drop-off point, but using them for the apiary it's a great idea, because you don't use farming space. Okay, this is year 3. We're building our first farm. I really want the tier 2 town center. Still waiting on that baby to be born. The forager should grab more stuff today because she's starting early. There goes Daisy, the forager. Where were we? Oh, hunters. Right, you've killed 1 deer. Please kill a second. I know you can carry 2. 2 carcasses. So kill 2, carry 2, use the distance to your advantage. This one, keep exploring.
As you say.
Let's go.
Okay then.
Raiders there. I'm not happy about that. Guys, keep an eye on this number up here. As soon as it reaches 30,
As you wish.
I want to hit
Okay,
the
then.
upgrade on my town center. Not 1 moment later. I said I wanted to harvest more berries. Did I put that to harvest? I did. 2 targets. That's good. And I don't need more nuts. You have
What
2?
needs doing?
2! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm going to do the same with this one, actually.
Will
She's
do.
going to explore all the way over there, hit 2 deers, and carry them over. This is very efficient. Boars.
Okay then.
Wolves!
Of
No,
course.
no, no! Wolves and boars together.
course.
Okay, boars are kind of a neutral
do.
animal. They can attack you if you invade their territory, but
Okay,
mostly they
then.
run away. Boars are a ton of food.
Of course.
If I can manage to destroy this wolf den and kill the wolves and make it safe to hunt boars, I'd need 4 hunters for that.
Will do.
I'd still need to make 1 more. But if I manage to do that, this is an excellent source of food.
Okay, then.
To run here during the winter when everybody's hiding in their houses, get all 4 hunters, kill 2, 3, 4 boars, and bring them back. It's going to be food for the entire year.
Will do.
Yes, boars can
Will
be
do.
dangerous. That's why I only attack them with 4 hunters. Hey, T-West, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Different Age of Empires over here. Boars and wolves together, yeah.
Done.
There's no wolves in Age of Empires, are there? No, no, not the tree. Kill the deer. Goodbye, mates pro. If I don't see you again, Happy New Year. It can be those 2. That was an accidental arrow hit, but that's fine. Kill this one.
As you wish.
Grab both. In Age of Empire 2 there are wolves. In all scenarios, or I don't remember seeing wolves in Age of Empires 2. Still not enough babies. Make more babies, guys, come on. These deer have respawned because of the time we spent with the hunters here. That's great. This is water. I could fish in here, but it's so far away. And this has lots of goodies. Extra hostility added within this game. No, the difficulty is far from perfect. I'm only trying the raiders, the enemies, in the max difficulty now for the first time. I've tried it in the medium difficulty and it was piss easy. Like, I would get attacked by 80 enemies, an army of 80 enemies, and I would kill them all with 6 archers. 0 casualties on my side. With a bit of kiting, a bit of microing, piss easy. But I think the jump of difficulty from medium difficulty to hard, which is Vanquisher, what I'm running right now, I think it's a big jump, so I'm gonna find out. Technology. This is going to be good. This is more and more tempting as we start forging more things. But mark it for now for gold. Let's go. Come on, just 1 baby. I've waited for this baby for so long. It's been more than 9 months. Come on, guys. You haven't been getting busy. Are you
Hello
carrying
there?
2? You're carrying 2. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. Keep chopping trees. Keep getting stone as well. Chopping these trees. Chopping this big boulder. Yeah, keep working. Year 3. This is going super slow. I might not be able to defend myself if they attack me on year 5. My build order... I should have upgraded town center 6 months ago. This is ridiculous. And I was worried about the planks. Pfft, it's nothing. Anyway, the wolf den is there, so Daisy is not completely out of harm's way. They might roam this way. I think next winter I attack that wolf den, try to make Daisy's job a little safer, and carve my way a path towards the boars. Which means I probably want to path more this way if I can at all. This is the edge of the city, so let's do 32. 32. Segunda circular on game day. These are very square roundabouts if you're going for that. Oh no, that's not roundabout. Hold on, that's just a highway. Never mind. We're starting to have extra pelts and shoes from production, also extra baskets. It's very good. My last game, yes, a baby was born. Let's go, upgrade. Max builders priority. Let's go, please. Tier 2 town center, finally. Thank you, Dream Explorer. You were paying attention, huh? You saw it at the same time I did. Would your villagers be more willing to procreate if they had nothing? No. So if you give them more things, more goods and food, birth rate increases with happiness. Happy people get busy more, you know. A different Frostpunk. You're not the first person to say to make that comparison. Somebody else compared this to Frostpunk as well. Nothing to do. This game has a lot of dead moments where you just watch things happening because you've set up. There's a lot of automation. You set up things correctly. You just watch your city grow. Although I have a build order and I would like to pay attention to it now since finally we got the tier 2. What do I need to do immediately after this? Wagon Clay School. Farm. I'm already making the farm. That's good. Year 3. Wagon Clay School. We're not very far behind, but this is going to take time. That's annoying. Wagon Clay School. Let's get trees from this side as well. Wagon Clay School. Clay has got to be there. You know what? Let's do this right now. 32. Clay mine with a wagon to carry the building materials here. Build the school near the population. And then more people. Yeah, I chose this playlist for this game. Like calm, city building themed music, even if it's meaty. 8 months of food, look at that! Some mushrooms too. There goes Sava. Thank you, Shepard. I want to get rid of this boulder because the road needs to go through there. I don't want to set it as a priority. If I build something through a tree or a boulder like this, these are set as priority. And sometimes I don't want the game to set things as priority automatically. Even though that's blocking a build site, I might have others. This is the biggest priority. Why are the I have all the materials. What the fuck are you guys doing? This is at 0. Okay, 0, 10. I've got all the materials for this. You guys know the meaning of okay, they listen to me. You have to scream at them sometimes. It's like in, you know, Dungeon Keeper. You wave your hand at them and you do work. You have to beat them. Otherwise they don't work. Franix Volcano, welcome to the stream. Who here plays this game? By the way, I'm getting some new viewers in here. I'm not sure if it's just people who discovered my channel or people interested in Farthest Frontier. Wouldn't surprise me if it's the second. Yeah, I have to play Dungeon Game. Yes, I'm running this at 2 times. You can run it at 3, 5, or half the speed if you want to take things slow. There is some customization to the speed of the game. I don't want to go above 2 times because sometimes I'm already forgetting some of the things I should be doing. We're almost there. Tier 2. Go. Tier 2. Go. Tier 2. Come on. Give me that tech. Yes. Yay! Tier 2 achieved. We get a tech point just from reaching Tier 2, and now we've unlocked another layer of technologies. I don't even have wagons. Upgrade to the market will be great, but I will need... Upgrade to the market means more gold. I need not more gold. And I need bricks. No. Bricks is mid-game stuff. I'm not even close. I need a trade center. I don't need upgrades to make a trade center. I can build it right now. Midwives! Look at this 10% birth rate for villages. Here are the baby-making techs. But now I'm fine. I've reached 30. I don't care. Tetrahydro says I've been playing this game for the past couple of weeks. Very nice. If I play Dungeon Keeper, I'm gonna stream it. I think that's... And that might make the main YouTube channel. I'm not sure if this will, but that might make the main YouTube channel. This is a great investment for tech because it lets me research tech faster, but I need the academy building and I'm not building that so soon. So it's a bad investment for now. I don't have rats. Building speed is cute. I think these are the good things. I could unlock mines and start going for coal and iron, start forging some iron, some gold. But I think the MVP here is either this, plank production speed, because I have a lot of people on plank, so 20% for a lot of people is good. There's a source port for Dungeon Keeper, that is great. Or this, because now I have a forager, I'm also foraging with my villagers with the bushes that I moved into town, and if they all produce +2, yeah, this will be a +6 at the end. I'm putting all my points here for now. I think this, as soon as you invest in this, the better. The sooner you invest in this, the better. Let's keep going. The blueberries are ripe for harvesting. I don't need... I'm harvesting double of what I did last year. I'll have to check the spoilage at the end of the year to see if I need more or not. This road will keep... well, wait, why am I not building the stuff? I said wagon, clay, school. Wagon, immediately. Immediately place a wagon shop. I don't know why this is in storage, by the way. This is not a storage building. Neither is this. Storage is just D6. Anyway, wagon shop. Should be on this side, right? Get the stuff from there, deposit. Ooh, I'm gonna need another storage yard there. Oh, I'm already regretting the placing of basement of my graveyard. It moves storage. Yeah, that's true. It does move storage. I'm gonna place it close to the store. Yeah, but if I have storage there, I want to place it there then. There's trees. Or halfway, but then it's too far. I'm gonna have a well there. Okay, fine. I'll place the storage here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this stays there. That's perfect. I need another well. Because these buildings might catch fire. Or my wells, by the way. They are fine. Get a lot of water bonus, but I don't think it ever matters. I haven't played the arid map though. Not yet. Yeah, let's place this here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can build this, I think. Does that cut the tree? No, that's an easy build. Okay, wagon, clay, school? Trading post, of course. School, I need clay. There's no point in building it before. Trading post, I can make it right now. Should I make it here? I have the farms here. I'll need to make some defenses next to the trading, or not. I can do the no walls challenge, actually. I did that on the last map on the easiest difficulty setting. This should be next to the gold storage. I can push the industry over there. I have a small line of things I can make here. I can make flax and trades here. Let's go. Trade center. This will be huge. This will be a huge moneymaker. Once this building is made, every 2 or 3 times per year, a traveling trader will arrive and they'll buy goods from you. They will sell goods from you. You can make a ton of gold or solve problems in your economy by using your gold and buying stuff you need. This is a game changer. Probably one of the most important buildings in the game. This is why I wanted tier 2 last year. This could have been built already. I could have had traders on year 2. I've done that before. Such a pity. Let's get the clay and the school, and then that's another big influx of people. If we can do that in year 3, and with clay we can build a barracks on year 4 and have an army on year 4, and then we're safe for year 5, that would be still great, despite everything that went wrong at the start of this game. Raiders there. I absolutely cannot touch those raiders until I have an army. These wolves might be fighting those, actually, so I actually want to leave them. First farm. So, farming. Alright, this is gonna be complicated. I'm not gonna explain everything. There's tutorials and menus for everything. If you want to learn about farming, I recommend that you open the Farthest Frontier wiki. Open the page about farming and start reading, because it's really complicated. The basics of it is, there are 3-year rotations. This calendar here, these are months, 12 months, it corresponds to that, same thing. And you can start planting things. This is a popular farm rotation for food. So you plant some green peas at the beginning of winter. During the summer you plant some clovers. This increases your fertility. And at the end, the beginning of winter, you place some turnips. There's fertility bonus. This depends on how much you've worked this field to add fertility. It also depends on the base fertility of the ground. The factor that I was looking before, it was 90%, right? Weed levels and rocks need to be reduced by making people work on your farms like this. And since I'm not in a rush to produce neither food nor flax, flax allows you to make paper and clothes, by the way, and money. This is it. So there's food, there's beans, there's root vegetables and greens. Those are the 3 types of food, 2 by 2. And these are maintenance things. I'm just going to do maintenance. I'm gonna say max of 4. I'm gonna put just 1 per person working because I don't want to overdo my workers, and 1 is enough for what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do, let's do this, 2, 3, 1. I'm gonna fill all 3 years with just maintenance. I want to get the weed levels down, the rocks down, to have a clean field, and these flowers, these clovers, will increase the fertility to 100%. Once we reach 100%, I can start planting things and have a stable economy, because I'll keep it at 100% with a good farm rotation. For now, we just build things in advance, 1 per year. When I have 3 farms, all of them at 100%, I'll start producing goods. I have lots of other sources of food for now, so I'm not worried. Yes, there is a wiki. Farming is really complicated. There's 2 really complicated systems in the game. The first is farming, the second is... what is the second one? The trading, yeah, the trade center. Learning about the trade center and how you can make the best money out of it, and how you can make the best production on the farms, those 2 things are complicated to learn from. Wolf, get away, otherwise hunters will make short work of you. Let's not chop those trees. This is priority. Come on, guys. Trade center. As I told you, another huge window. I'm going to turn off the tutorial. I'm going to put 2 people working on the trade center. I always maximize the people who work on the trade center. On the tier 1, it's just 2. When you upgrade to tier 2, it's 4 people. The reason being, when the trader arrives, nobody's here now, but when a trader arrives here, you will have a limited time to get the goods they want and sell them, those goods, quickly. I'm gonna, in advance, get some of these goods in here, in preparation for what they might be wanting to buy. But it is common for them to want to buy pelts. How many pelts per year am I consuming? Pelts, 30, okay? So I keep a year's worth of pelts and I put the rest on my storage. This is how you bring things into your storage. They never buy meat, forget about selling food. Outside of cheese and preserves, you'll never sell food. Shoes. I can leave 10 shoes. Stone, I don't want to sell stone. That's way too much. I'm leaving 40. It's rare that they want to buy this, but hey, if I get the chance, I'll make some money. And now we just let the trade center be. Excuse me. And wait for traders to arrive. Good. Trade center farm. This is a good year 3. We really need this to be built quick. We don't have the planks. Do I put more people? How many workers do I have? No, I'm short on workers. 6. I'm very short on workers. But I don't want to remove everybody. I need to remove one from here. The planks is what I need the most. Shit. Clay in school, yes. I get clay. With clay I can build a school. With the school I get another burst of immigration. And that's the last fixed burst of immigration. That's the speedrun we're going for here. Need planks for clay pit. Yeah, that's true. I gotta keep 4 people here. Can't remove anybody from the sawmill. Okay, we have this. As soon as this finishes. And this thing will use blanks to build a wagon. Whatever. School, no, resources clay. Resources clay. That is a nasty clay pit. I wouldn't want to work there. Sometimes, depending on the shape of these pits of clay, you can make 4. You can if you use the corners. So I'm going to put this corner, which is the closest, and they will need to clear all of that trash from there first. And then I have a road going there. This should be fine. This should give me some visibility, I hope. Let's hope this goes well. I will also need, for transportation, I will need storage. I will need another one of these here. The other's too far. These are building materials. Clay is building materials. They can't just drag it over here. It's way too far. So let's have that built. Keep chopping trees here. Why are they not chopping trees? Because I only have 4 people. This is the problem. 6 now. These are the people responsible for chopping wood and stone. We've got 2 traders arriving at the same time, which is curious. And now for the trade center. So at the top are the things that this guy wants to buy. He wants to buy baskets, candles, pottery, iron, beer, and bricks. I have none of those. The baskets, I don't have even enough for my people. This is the price that they want to buy for on the right side. And this is an indicator of whether that price is above average or below average. Red means it's below average. Green means it's above average. Why do I not get mouse over here? Usually this is... Oh, it says there, above average. And then down here, it says things that they sell. Do I want to buy soap? I think I'm still good for now. I will need to make a soap shop, but I can make one already. I have the herbs, I have tallow, and I'm on tier 2. I don't need to buy anything. I don't need to spend my money. This is the money they have. Oh shit, I forgot to put money on the trade center, but if there's nothing to buy, I don't care. Can I sell things to the other guy? Yes! Oh my god, very high price for coats. Okay. Let's do this. Keep some for my people. Bad price for shoes. I'm gonna keep them. I won't sell it to you. Planks I really can't sell. But I can sell pelts. That's a good price too. You know, let's do this. Start baking a little bit of golds. I could buy shirts, but it's expensive. My people are complaining about clothes, but I'm not sure if it's... This doesn't specify, right? I wish I could see. Do they miss winter clothes or summer clothes? The game doesn't tell, so I'm not spending my money there if I don't know. I might need to buy bricks, though. You only get bricks on a tier 3 town center, but there are tier 2 buildings that require bricks to be built, and the only way to get them is through the trade center. What is the first important thing that I need that requires bricks? I will need an army soon, because on year 5 they will attack me. What? So to train an army I need barracks. Barracks does not cost bricks. Okay. What else will I need afterwards? Let me check my build order. Build order's done! School is next. That's just clay, right? Correct. That's a lot of goals. Oh, right. I will need an academy. After this, the school will unlock the academy. No, I don't need bricks for this either. What the fuck do I need bricks for? Level 2 market. Okay, this would 60 bricks. Okay, can I buy 60 bricks? 60 bricks will cost me 600 gold. No fucking way. So I'm just gonna sell a few things for trader number 2, and that's it. Another thing you can do at the early game to make money is to buy from one cheap, sell to the other expensive. Let's see if we can do that. Baskets, candles, pottery. He does sell pottery for 13. He buys pottery for 11. That's bad. Iron, beer, bricks. He sells bricks for 10. He buys bricks for 8. That's bad. Nothing to do there. Pelts, coats, baskets. Coats for 27. Coats for 26. Oh, man. Shoes, soap, planks. Soap. Soap for 11. Soap for 10. Nope. I can't make any money out of these two. That's a pity. Anyway, we wait until we get the stock of these things in here, and we sell it to them. They don't stay forever. These guys will stay for 83 days, 71 days. Have to pay attention to those days. After a while, they go away, and our money-making opportunities go away too. This guy's gonna make a wagon. I desperately need more people. Oh, we got 5 more people. This was a small immigration boost. Was it 6 babies? Maybe a lot of babies got born. I've been telling them to do that anyway. I don't know. But sometimes you get immigrations without reaching any specific objective. It just happens naturally. This is a dead wolf next to the raiders. The wolves and the raiders are attacking each other. We just leave them be. We don't do anything there. Never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Anyway, this clay pit is going to take a while because they need to clear all that stuff. And then a school, and I think we're good. Get to relax for a little bit. I see more 25s of blueberries, which will be 27 next year, by the way, because of the bonus in tech to forager things. But I'm not even harvesting all of these yet, because, you know, they spoil, so... Once I'm overproducing... Only once I'm overproducing berries... until I'm overproducing berries, I don't need to bring more here. I still have a buffer there. Oh, this is what's happening. I'm not highlighting stones. Should I have been? Not sure. And no more deer. This guy's hunting, right?
Yes?
Yes. Damn it. There's very little deer in this map. What's going on? What? Is that a deer carcass? This might be a bear. So these guys are getting attacked both by bears and wolves. Cool. Shit. This is not good. We have no more food. This is a big problem. I think I need to send him over there. There's no other choice, really. Jessic. You're Jessic. Okay, Jessic, go there. You hunt here now. The other two I'll leave there. They seem to be busy anyway. So I'm going to be able to build 3 farms here and use this space very efficiently. That's good. Maybe since I'm going to run out of meat this year, I might want to preemptively harvest more berries. Hey, Jokin Pizza, welcome to the stream. Hi. How are you doing? Gonna have to check my dinner. I haven't eaten yet. I think we'll play until the end of this year. I'll save the game and then that's the stream. Please don't get attacked by stuff, Jessica. This area seemed pretty safe, although I didn't explore that bit. There's water here, so that there can't just be a wolf den there. Cannelloni for life? What? Hey, glad to hear it, Tatra. Okay, priority on this. It doesn't matter because it's being obstructed by trees and I have very few workers. Okay, this is the problem. Everything is frozen because... No, we're fine now. Yeah, because more people joined. Okay, so get to work. Please. Delicious cannelloni. Oh, yeah. She makes some delicious cannelloni indeed. Okay, my guy, Jessica.
Need anything?
Yes, I need to hit 2 deer, please. Drop that. Kill 2 deer, take both back. What the fuck? Why do you not have arrows? You can't outrun a deer? Holy shit, he's fast. What the fuck is that? He ran out of arrows and he decided, it's sword time! Let's run after the deer! And he ran faster than the deer. What a legend, Jessic. That is not normal, though. Please carry both. Don't leave me hanging here. Deer run at 40 mile per hour. Jessic runs at 80! Did you see that? What a sprint. Holy shit. Please tell me you can carry both. I don't want to bring another hunter here.
Hello there.
Fuck you. Now you're not fast. No. Can't outrun the raiders, though. The raiders are pretty slow. Everybody can outrun the raiders. Jessica is secretly a deer. Hold on, let's not forget about the traders. You often, yeah, you start doing other things, you forget about these guys, they leave. There's nothing to do with this guy. This guy, money. Right, I'm not selling shoes. This is below average. Fuck you, I'm keeping my stock. Somebody else will come with a better price. I'm selling these for very good price. 100 gold right there. Wait, 100 gold? What about this? 200 gold. I right now have more gold in my trade center than I've made out of taxes for almost 2 years now. This is what I tell you. The trade center is a money-making machine. Historically, humans did outrun game animals, just not by speeding past them, but by tiring them out. Oh. Interesting. Jessica's just built differently. I said I couldn't afford bricks because I needed upgrade for the upgrade for the market, which costs 60. No, that's 600. I still cannot afford it. I'll hold on to my money. I'll transfer a bit to town. There's another industry town we will need to take care of soon, because it's not showing yet. I guess I'll let it show. I'll let it show. Let's let the problem intensify. You guys can guess what the problem's gonna be. Jessica, hello. Please carry both. What the fuck's wrong with you? You can carry 2. Gonna have to do this. Okay, you're looking for deer. There are none, right? There's the deer right there. That carcass. Go grab it. Come on. Knowledge, yes. I'm going full in on this. Is there any other pressing problem? There's no point in upgrading the market. I could do this for more births. This will be great. Wait, the earlier I do this, the earlier the babies grow older and get into my labor force, right? And as for foraging materials, I have enough willow, I have enough herbs, I have enough food. Maybe babies. This has been the baby making game. It's all been investing in baby making stuff or being stuck by not enough babies. We're not making candles and mines. It's way too early. This is good, but I think at this point, let's go for the baby making tech. Midwives. Okay, let's go. I hope this doesn't despawn. Sometimes carcasses despawn. Why did I hunt 2 with this guy if you can't carry 2? What's up with the AI? Like, I know that the max carry capacity for carcasses, for these guys, hunters, it's 2 carcasses. Even without a basket, they can carry 2. Why did this guy just leave that one over there? I couldn't even control him manually to carry both, because if I tell him to carry that, he drops this one on the ground. The AI in this game. Hey Benito, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the good luck. Yes, I can loot these things. I will loot them soon enough. Don't still have the manpower or the road system to go to very close to these. There's another one down here. Here. This is closer. Same distance, maybe from this road. I don't have enough workers for that. I need to rush to school to get more workers. That's more important than the chests. That's the speedrun we're doing right now. Come on, get the planks there. 10 planks. We have 10 planks. This, the school, and we're good. Goodbye, traveler. They arrive in these ox-driven wagons. Oxes? That's the name of that animal? It's an ox? Nobody wanted to buy my herbs. That's a pity. But we make gold. We have 200 here. That's good. Oxen is plural. Oh my god, oxen? What kind of form is that? 9 people. 6? 10 plus 4? Wait, I need 10. I have 10. I cannot put more people to work. Otherwise, my tree felling industry stops, and I don't fell more trees, I don't mine more stone, and everything stops after that, so... I really need more population. Oh shit, right, I need people working here! Fuck. Okay, that's the clay mine. With clay we can build a school. I guess I put just 1 person. don't have a choice. And the school will employ another person, the teacher. Hopefully my population will grow in the meantime. Yeah, the school will trigger my population to grow, so I absolutely need it now. Gonna make it in the middle of the city, 60 planks. That'll be quick. 30 clay with one person extracting clay. That's gonna take a while. That's the end of year 3. That's what my build order says. Year 3. Farm, wagon, clay, school. If we make this in time, not going to make this in time. It's going to be delayed, but I can still make barracks on year 4 and start training soldiers if I need to. And so this is a good start. I think this village should survive the initial gauntlet. I think most commonly learned term by Oregon Trail players is dysentery. What's Oregon Trail? Is that a game? Never heard of that before. Closing up all the square. I can build a road there, but maybe I can build a road here and build a little closer to that chest. Should I get more of these nuts? Nah, those are gone. Maybe these nuts. Let's get these nuts. Because the food is starting to run out. Nuts are the best food in the game. Well, not really, but they're cool. Right, I built the storage space and I didn't configure it. I don't want barrels, I don't want any ores or sand, just building materials. That's fine, although I'm gonna do this. What I did for the food in the center, I'm gonna do this here so that logs are being brought here because there's 3 industries using logs here. Right? Firewood, planks, and Fletcher. This also uses logs. So if there's 3 industries, I put this at a minimum of 30, which means that if people are chopping wood next to this one and depositing there, people will gradually transfer the wood here where it's being consumed. Lots of very interesting micromanaging techniques here that you can use to optimize your town. Which would be fantastic if the AI wasn't absolute garbage. It's such a pity. I feel like this game has such a huge potential. And it's just squandered by the AI and bad menus. It's the 2 Achilles heels of the game. Bad menus and the AI. It's such a pity. It's still fun though. Especially for a first time experience. If this is the type of game you enjoy, settlers-like stuff, city building, then at least playing this once, I think, will be a very fun experience. Year 3 is almost about to end. We've got 10 months of food. Holy cow, that's a lot of meat. It's just meat and mushrooms. Good combination, by the way. Good food choice. But I think the mushrooms are just spoiling here, right? No, the AI of the forger delivered the mushrooms. What do you know? Wow. Wow. Hold on. I might want to fine-tune my forger because I'm going to be overproducing willow. How much willow do I have? 4. And this guy? He's been working non-stop. Okay, I think I'm producing just enough willow to entertain a basket shop completely. So I have enough willow. I'm probably overproducing these. I am because I put them for sale, which isn't bad. But I'd love to reach those mushrooms, right? I don't care much about berries. Oh, those aren't berries, those are herbs. And the eggs are... whatever. In order to reach that mushroom cluster, I must let go of these 3 patch of... No, there's another mushroom cluster here. I gain mushrooms, I lose mushrooms, it's not worth it. The circle is so small. I think I ignore those mushrooms. I'm not getting them anyway. I can also try and change the circle more up there, but then I lose these herbs down here. I think I just ignore those mushrooms up there, and I move the circle down a bit more, and now I'm getting more berries. And this is a better optimization. Since I don't mind the extra work of grabbing those berries, even if I don't need them, because it's work that is dedicated to the forager, and she will do nothing else except grabbing what is in this circle. She will never stop working to chop wood. If she has nothing to grab, like right now, she'd just go idle. So I might as well give her a few more things, a few more blueberries. Hell, I can even put those blueberries here. Huh. But that takes some work. Put the blueberries under the forager. As long as she's not overworked, I can put a lot of things under the forager and really optimize the berry collection. It's an okay source of food after all. Anyway, for now it's good. We're not grabbing those mushrooms, but we gained on this area of effect. Is everything within the circle though? Sometimes the edge is so narrow that some things get on the outside. No, everything's well on the inside. Yeah, that's good. So we gained a bit of work for Daisy. Is it Daisy? Yeah, Daisy. She's doing inventory, aka lazy doing nothing. That's an idle state. These are hawthorns, so these are other sources of berries. These cannot be moved. Those are hawthorns as well. You know what? Let's grab these berries and these berries. Just because I'm afraid of my food situation. No, but I have a lot of meat. Whatever, it's done for the future. I have a lot of meat. My food situation is good. Clay. Oh my god, that's so slow. I don't have more people. 37. Are those babies or immigrants? Do I have more laborers? No, I don't. Fuck. Yeah, that number up there, that's the most important number of all. The number of villagers, the work that gets done. I should probably make a 4th hunter to protect boars. There were boars here. If I want to attack the boars here, I need 4 hunters.
Hello there?
She's just doing nothing. There's no deer here. Fine. Go there. I'd need 4... Hello? Go, move! I need 4 hunters to hunt boars, but I don't need more food, so why bother? I'll just keep with 3. Yeah, I don't have the people to put another hunter to work. I have so few workers, they're not even grabbing these nuts. And winter's coming. Yeah, we're gonna be waiting on the clay for a long time. This is a very slow start. Unlucky with the babies. And with the hunters at the start as well. Whatever. Where's Holo? Seeking shelter. She gave up. Did she? Hunting. Okay, she's going. No deer here. I need to explore more. Exploring more, finding more deer. Project Camp. That's another game I've never heard about. And things are super slow now because I've got everybody busy working in specific jobs and not enough laborers. But hey, we have food, people are happy, immigrants should come. And this will solve our problems, of course. That's cool. They're busy chopping these trees because these are priority, because there's a road and they're blocking construction site. Whatever, I don't mind them gathering logs. Logs are always important. In real life project in Portugal. Oh, never heard of that. Oh, please don't run to the other side of the world for 1 deer. Can you get 2 deers? at all. If I tell you to hunt down deer in the same like direction and stuff. What are you doing? Going in melee? Please don't go melee. There's a boar right there. I saw that. Please grab both.
What
are you
Nils
doing? Gathering carcass. Okay, that's a boar then over there. Without wolves nearby, I can... She's carrying both. Holo knows the business, right? Carry both. This can be a better spot for hunting boars, but again, I'm concerned about food, and food is not a concern. Concern is not having people to work. But that I can't control. I just need for either babies to grow older or immigrants to join. I just need time. I just need to wait. Everything else has been done. Okay, it's getting cold. Jessica, did you just give up? No, you're carrying a carcass. Fine. A bit of hunting done there. Please deliver that before...
Need something?
Taking shelter. Stockpiling meat. Stockpiling meat. They really are fast. Okay, I'm gonna save the game and the stream is gonna end here. I'm hungry, I need to go eat. Have some cannelloni waiting for me. Maybe, not really. I think actually I'm gonna eat some chicken. It's a good stopping point. Freezing temperature. So the reason why I saved the game here, it's another trick about the optimization of the game. It's actually because of a bug. 39 population. Did it increase? I think I'm still short 7. 6. I shouldn't yet. No, I'm still 1 short. I can't put more people to work. A little bit of math there tells me I can't do it yet. I'll need to wait for next year. I was saying I always save on month 11, at the middle of month 11, and I save when the temperature's deadly cold and all of them went inside of their houses, because there's a bug in the game. When you load a game, all the villagers that are in the middle of doing things, they all immediately forget what they were doing, like the good AI that they are, right? They forget what they were doing, which means that they instantly drop items that they are carrying from point A to point B. So when you load the game in the middle of the year, everybody that's on the streets, everything gets dropped on the floor, they forget their jobs, and you lose efficiency in that very moment. But if you save during a deadly cold temperature event, they're not doing anything. They're just hiding away in their houses, burning firewood, staying warm so they don't freeze to death. Which means nobody's carrying anything. This guy might be, but it's just one. It's not a big deal. Most of the people are just hiding in their houses, like this one here. Perfection, nobody's out, I don't get the bug, so I save right now. This is the save I want to delete. You too. I can delete the autosaves now that this is done. A reasonable year too. We finally got the upgrade of the town center. Didn't get enough time to build a school, which is a pity, but on... No, this is year 3! Shit, I deleted year 2. Fuck. I should not have deleted the other one. I should have renamed it. I can't even rename save games, I think. This is year 3. Hey, Sashman, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna delete year 2 because now this is wrong. Yeah, this is the end of the stream. I'll continue next time. And yeah, I can just reload this next time. And I know... Look at that, right on time. Beautiful. Alright, that's it. GG, hope you've enjoyed the stream. I can still chat for you guys, with you guys a couple of minutes, but that'll be all. If you have anything, any questions, anything you want me to read, for me to read, now's the time. Please drop it in chat and I'll be reading for a couple of minutes, not for very long because I really want to go eat something. Thank you for being here, Shepard, and everybody else. It was nice seeing you too. Hope you've enjoyed the game as well. Kind of a different vibe for once. Goodbye, Kimbusha. Sozhran, yeah, this is the end of the stream. Thank you for dropping by anyway. And if I don't see you again, have a great new year. All of you, have a great new year. Am I gonna stream again? Yeah, I want to stream this game a little bit more. I've been playing it offline, and why? This city in particular, I want to build it online. I want to record these sessions and stream them. So yeah, maybe another stream tomorrow. Why not? We'll see. There's no schedule, there's no planning. I'll just, whenever I feel like playing this game, I'll just start the stream and that's it. If you want to catch these streams every time, the way to do it is the Discord. There's a content channel on the Discord where I do announcements for videos and streams. So all the streams are announced there. A little bit in advance maybe, so that's the only accurate way of getting notifications ahead of time. Goodbye, Benito. Happy New Year. Or, actually, no, see you tomorrow. If you're here tomorrow. Hey, hellridden. Have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Am I gonna raid somebody? It's time to check for raids. See ya, Sashman. Oh, Vytaan is playing. But I can't, after this game, I can't raid into Doom. I can't raid into Doom. It's too much. Let me see if there's good alternatives. Something a bit similar in genre to Farthest Frontier. Actually, wait, no. I'm not raiding. I don't need to raid every day. I raided last time, I think. Should be fine. So I'll just turn this off. Thank you all for being here. It was a pleasure having you aboard and chatting with you. Hope you've enjoyed the game, and I'll catch you maybe tomorrow for the continuation of this city. And until then, I wish you all good luck and happy face rockets.